sí mẹ́gàn wà lẹ́yìn. Ta ló ń di póòmù? Kí ni left, right and right back ń ṣe? Out.
Wọ́n ṣá máa gbà tú defensive kó jàre. Too square play. Adingra, ọmọ burúkú. Ewé! Allah. Wàhálà wà o.
Group stage game yẹn wọ́n play wa gan. Ó fẹ́ pé Nàìjíríà wà mọ́ compact lẹ́yìn. Tó bá fẹsẹ̀ kan bọ́ yẹn gan kò lè wọlé.
Tí bọ̀bọ̀ 15 bá bá bọ̀ ẹ̀.
Kò lè bá a. Gáàsì yẹn pọ̀ ní.
Ndíkà.
Tó bá máa bá a, ó máa ti wọ́
Àìgbé
off.
injury first half.
The 34th edition of the African Cup of Nations is gradually rounding up, and here we have seen the two countries who have qualified for the final of the 34th edition of the African Cup of Nations, and it is Nigeria and Cote d'Ivoire, the host country. Nigeria, this is their 8th features in the final, but they have 3 to their record. But let's see if they can make it the 4th time, and Cote d'Ivoire have won it twice. Let's see if they can make it the 3rd time. Well, this is Premier Sports Fan Center. Let's go and hear what the fans have to say about this very important final of the African Cup of Nations. My name is Egbenengwe. Please don't forget to subscribe, and please don't forget to send in your prediction.
Good evening and welcome to our live commentary coverage of the 34th African Cup of Nations, broadcast from the shores of Africa and reaching the rest of the world. Excitement is building as we prepare for the tournament closing match with Nigeria and Ivory Coast battling for the coveted title. It is a rematch of their Group A encounter where Nigeria managed to silence the home crowd and defeat Ivory Coast 1-0 at this very venue, the Stade Olympique Alassane Ouattara Stadium right there in Ivory Coast. The atmosphere is electric and you can feel the energy pulsating through the crowd. The fans are out in full force, dropping in their country's color, cheering their teams on as the teams take onto this field. And we are expecting the thrilling match to bring this AFCON to a fitting conclusion. So brace up for an evening of high-octane football action, where the players leave everything on the pitch and the fans roar their hearts out. My name is Adeyemi Shegun. I'll be your host for the 9th edition of our watchalong Premier Sports Fan Center. And I'm not alone in the studio, as I have with me Yemite and the gaffer himself.
Yeah, good evening. AFCON final game of the tournament. Exciting game to talk about, and we hope the better side wins.
Yeah, we hope the better side wins in this encounter, and the game is already in the 8th minute of that encounter, and still 0-0 between Nigeria and Ivory Coast, with Nigeria donning their traditional green attire, and Ivory Coast also donning their traditional home attire, the all-orange jersey in this encounter. The gaffer.
Yeah.
Good evening.
Good evening, Shegu. Good evening, our viewers. What a day! What a day to talk about the football, and that is the final. You know, for long we've not seen Nigeria in the final. The last time we saw Nigeria in the final was in 2013, and they won that one. Here they are. This is their 8th final. This is their 8th final, and they just have 3 to show for it. And this is the 4th final for Cote d'Ivoire. They have 2 to show for it. And all the final Cote d'Ivoire play ended in goalless, 0-0-0-0, but it ended the penalty. So let's see how this one go. But like we used to say, if you don't have strong mind, don't watch you. You understand? Don't watch you. Just listen to Premier Sport. We tell you the way it is going. Abi?
Yeah, that's what you get from Premier Sport Fan Center. And don't forget, you can be a part of this conversation by dropping your live messages in our live chats. And we promise to read it out. And also, don't forget the predict and win segment. That is on for the next 45 minutes for the duration of the first half. So give us your prediction of what you think. This game will be ending between the Super Eagles of Nigeria and the Elephants of Cote d'Ivoire. It's a prize money of 10,000 naira. And here's a free kick taken directly from the Ivorians, and it's Nigeria clearing their lines. And it's Ademola Lukman who has just given out a free kick to the Ivorians in the 11th minute of this encounter. Pressure mounting in this game, and we can see the Nigerians struggling to settle into this encounter.
Yeah, Nigeria struggling to settle in that encounter. And that explains this game so far. Playing in front of your own crowd, they were fired up. The Nigerian players are yet to settle into this game, and it might take time. If they keep conceding unnecessary fouls like this, it can spell doom. They have guys that have the height to convert all this.
Here's another free kick from Ivory Coast being taken as Nigeria breaking on the counter, but easily defended there by the Ivorians, and still Nigeria were breaking back there. It's Ivory Coast clearing the lines. Victor Osimhen on the ball tries to set Ademola Lookman, the Atlanta winger on the run, and he meets out, and that is the Nigerians who scorer in this competition. Tries to dribble his way through the Ivorian defender, but easily cut out there. And the second for Fana who is on the ball, and Ivorians are actually running straight into the Nigerians, and Saidu Sanusi has just given out another free kick to the Ivorians in the 12th minute of this encounter. And that is the big man Frank Casey winning that free kick for Ivory Coast. And it's 12 minutes gone in this game, still 0-0 between Nigeria and Ivory Coast.
Yeah, still 0-0. The game is beginning to heat up, and it seems Nigeria is gradually growing into the game, because it has been a game that has been dominated by the Ivorians for the first 10 minutes of that encounter. But hey, Nigeria is beginning to grow into the game. Let's say if Nigeria will come to the party, or maybe it will be the day for the Ivorians.
Okay, let's see if it's going to be the day for the Ivorians. And don't forget, like I said, the predict and win segment on this program. It's last till the halftime. Do stand a chance of winning 10,000 naira, and that will be converted to your currency wherever you are watching from. So just predict who is winning this game, or what the scoreline would be between Nigeria and Ivory Coast. The fastest finger actually gets this, and it's Ivory Coast who are currently the fastest predicted prediction. Sorry, wins this. Correct prediction wins this, and it's Ivory Coast who are currently attacking against the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Sends the cross, trying to locate the run is of Sebastian Allah there, but Allah clears that for the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Looking at Sebastian Allah, he wasn't there in the first game between the Super Eagles of Nigeria and Ivory Coast, and we've seen him coming big for Ivory Coast. We saw that beautiful goal against DR Congo in the semi-final. What a fantastic striker goal. And this man is a big threat for the Super Eagles tonight.
Yeah, a really big threat. These kinds of striker will bring you confidence going forward.
There's another corner kick taken by the Ivorians, and the pressure is mounting. Circle for Fana on the ball. Is a runner with a good shot, but straight into the hands of Stanley Nwabali, the Nigerian goalkeeper, who gathered that up confidently. And look at that shot from Seko Fofana. He's always a winning shot taker whenever he's playing against any nations in the AFCON.
Yeah, he's a good shot. He takes the shot. He has the power to at least go into that one. And I think those attempts should be checked. And that unnecessary tackle of Fofana, he should be careful.
That's Chukwueze there.
Is that Chukwueze?
Is that Chukwueze or Franco Yeka there?
Let's see.
And the referee will be checking that. I think that might just be a yellow card to a Nigerian in the 14th minute of this encounter. And the second Fofana, who has gone down off that dangerous tackle on him in this encounter. And Nigeria still trying to get into the flow of action there. And that is Franco Yeka.
I think he reduced it.
I think he reduced it here. You think no? It wasn't the leg he caught. I think he got the ball, not the leg. Yeah. Maybe Seko is just overreacting to that.
I think he didn't give him any time.
Yeah, in this play on in that game, 15 minutes of this encounter gone already, and it's still 0-0 between the Super Eagles of Nigeria and the Elephants of Ivory Coast in this encounter. And let's look at some of the statistics. It's Ivory Coast who are currently enjoying the better share of possession, 56%, while Nigeria reduced to 44% of possession in this game. Nigeria has 0 total shots in this encounter, while Ivory Coast have seen 3 shots and 3 shots off target in this game in the early stages of this encounter, and still 0-0 in the 15th minute. The pressure is mounting in, and we can see this is what the feeling of the final is. The 60,000 capacity stadium is filled to the brim, and we can see the orange everywhere at the stadium.
Yeah, orange everywhere. They hosted the competition, and this is the advantage you get when your country is the host. And I just hope that they don't tap into that wealth of advantage and eat that one against the Super Eagles, because it's really, really going to be a game that will be very, very nervy and pressure.
Okay, the predictions are coming in already, and we can see Mary Olugodi, Nigeria 3, Ivory Coast 1. Abidemi Aluko also says, I predict Nigeria 3, Ivory Coast 0. Abidemi Aluko from Abuja. Okay, those 2 predictions are duly noted. And let's see how it goes. We're talking about Nigeria defeating Ivory Coast 3-0. How feasible is that?
Well, this is football. Everybody can have his own prediction. And sometimes dreams come true. But we have to face reality here. It's not about dreaming. The reality is that right now the Ivory Coast are mounting pressures on the Super Eagles. But I know Super Eagles what they're trying to do. They're trying to mount all the pressures and try to get the Cote d'Ivoire on a counter. You can see all men behind the ball whenever the Ivory Coast are attacking Nigeria. All men behind the ball, and they're just waiting for any single opportunity to counter the Cote d'Ivoire.
Okay, right now it's Ivory Coast who are currently out against the Super Eagles of Nigeria, and it's Conan on the ball. And sends one back to his defender there. It's still Ivory Coast attacking against the Super Eagles of Nigeria, enjoying the better share of possession already in the 17th minute. And yes, Nigeria breaking through the lines and trying to attack against the Ivorians. Alex Iwobi, the Fulham midfielder, finds the AC Milan player there. That is Chukwueze, who finds this Atlanta midfielder there. Sends a cross into the box, but that couldn't get to the hands of Victor Osimhen in the box. It's still Nigeria who are on the attack against Ivory Coast. And here is Victor Osimhen, the current African Footballer of the Year, on the ball there. Sends one straight into the hands of Ola Aina on the right wing for Nigeria. Is back to Victor Osimhen. It's Nigeria finding their way into the box, but easily cleared there by the Ivorians. But still Nigeria were in play there. And here is Alex Iwobi, who sends one to Saidu Sanusi, who's returning from injury after missing that game against South Africa in the semi-final. And here's going to be a throw into the Super Eagles of Nigeria in the 18th
referee
minute.
says he's trying to have because.
Wow, look at this cross from Ademola Lookman. But there was no Nigerian right there in the box as the number 21 there, Evan Indika, clears the lines for Ivory Coast after that good cross there from Ademola Lookman.
Yeah, a good cross there, good clearance. But this is a totally wrong decision right there. It should be a throw into the Super Eagles. And you can see the players surprised right there and even the coach. But it's game on, and let's see who will take home the trophy today.
Okay, Nigeria and Cote d'Ivoire meeting for the 8th time at the African Cup of Nations. 3 wins for Nigeria, 2 wins for Ivory Coast. And they've drawn 2 of the fixtures, including in all 3 AFCON editions, where the Super Eagles have won the competition. Group stage draw in 1980, a 4-2 victory for Nigeria on penalties after a 2-2 semi-final draw in 1994, and a 2-1 victory for Nigeria in the quarterfinal of 2013. The beautiful thing about the statistics is that all the 3 times Nigeria have gone on to win the AFCON, they faced off against the Ivorians and defeated them.
Yeah, that's a good one. Talking about the head-to-head right there. But in football, you need to show up. You need to rise to the occasion, and you need to take the game. It's a game whereby all odds are against you because especially with the fans and the roar and all that, your president is enough motivation. Seeing your presence in the stadium and all those other factors. So, but I think with their A game, if they bring their A game to play, they can actually get one over Ivory Coast.
Let's see if they can get one over Ivory Coast. And it's the 19th minute of this encounter, and it's Nigeria who are currently growing into this encounter between Nigeria and Ivory Coast. It's Ivory Coast clearing off from the back, and it's Conan who is on the ball, tries to cut in, and it's Ivory Coast trying to attack from midfield against the Super Eagles of Nigeria, who are defending with 5 men behind their wall in this encounter. Ivory Coast tries to clear sends one straight into Evan Ndika. As Ndika comes straight into the midfield and finds Sergi Aurier there, the captain tonight. And Aurier sends one straight into the midfield where he finds Kessim back into the defense. Is Ndika on the ball there, sends one straight into Odion Kosonu, who is returning to starting lineup for Ivory Coast in this game. Sends a long one straight outfield, trying to locate down the run in there. That was a clear, almost a dangerous nod there from Saidu Sanusi, which will have puts Nigeria in a dangerous situation there. And it's going to be another corner kick to the Ivorians in the 20th minute.
What is this?
A lot of pressure there. What to where? And that was almost sending the number 15 for Ivory Coast. I'm talking about Max Gradel, the experienced man, who was almost setting him straight on goal against his goalkeeper. Because this reminds me also what happened in the first game against Ivory Coast. This same situation happened. Mistake from Saidu Sanusi trying to nod down for for the goalkeeper Nwabali, and almost set Crasso that day, but unfortunately Nwabali was there to the rescue. And here's the corner kick to Ivory Coast with this great chance for a goal, but no. And that is Mas Gradel with an acrobatic hit there, but that will be threatening the Nigerian goalkeeper as goes off for a goal kick to the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Ivory Coast, there's an handball there. There's an handball there in the box there. And that is the number 21, Evan Ndika, who has just been shown to have actually got the ball with his hands in the box there. And this 20th minute still 0-0 between Nigeria and Ivory Coast. But looking at the way Ivory Coast have approached this game, they've actually gotten, control of this game the right way for a home team, with this massive support they have in the stadium.
Yeah,
one thing we have to know about the Nigerian side is that every country they play, even though they play against small countries always bring pressure to Nigeria because of the tactics they are playing.
But they're not. Is that because a small country?
No. I say every country they play against Angola,
a
lesser opponent. It's like they are the better side. But at the end of the day, Nigerian side take the victory. We saw what they play against Angola. Angola looked to be better side. We saw what they play against Guinea-Bissau. They look like the better side. Yeah. Even the one they won against Cote d'Ivoire were the better side. But Nigeria takes the victory.
Okay, with just 20 minutes into this game, the Super Eagles have committed 7 fouls against the Ivorians. Not talking about pressure. The pressure is really on these players, and they are feeling the heat right now. At what point, Mike, do you think they'll get into the flow of this game?
Yeah, I think they are beginning to go into the flow of the game already, because what Cote d'Ivoire came with is just to attack and get the first goal as early as possible. But, the defense has been able to withstand that. And, conceding 7 fouls without a yellow card, and that should be commendable to the Nigerian defensive setup. That means it has been a clean foul that has not warranted the referee to reach out to his cards. But you can't keep soaking pressure like that. You need to start taking the game to the opponent. Now you can see, I think from around 15 minutes of the game, Super Eagles began to grow into the game. And before you know it, I think they are up and running gradually into this game as at the 23rd minute.
And that's 23 minutes of play. The Super Eagles of Nigeria was starting to control play from the back and sends one straight into the midfield. This Nigeria holding on to the ball. Still being played here, and Ivory Coast just got that off the hands of Ademola Lookman, who has just won Nigeria a free kick in the midfield. It's really going to be a big battle between him and this man, Seri, in that midfield. One fantastic player for Ivory Coast in this competition. I'm just coming in right there in the quarterfinal, and that is Masgrida and Seri all around that young man, Ademola Lookman, for the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Don't forget, he actually got his confirmation to switch allegiance to Nigeria February 11th, and tonight is February 11th. He's also playing in the final for the Super Eagles.
And he has been huge. His impact has been huge in this AFCON. Without Ademola Lookman too, I think we wouldn't have gotten this far in this tournament. And that showed that he made the right decision, because I don't think till now he would have gotten that call up with him.
Okay, yes, Nigeria was starting to replay, and that is another infringement against an Ivorian. And it's that man full of tank in the midfield, Frank Oyeka, who has just given out a free kick to Ivory Coast after that free kick from the Super Eagles of Nigeria and couldn't find his way into the box of the Ivorians. Nigeria has really struggled in the opening minutes of this game. They've not had any shot against the goal of the Ivorians in this game. Do you think that is the tactics of the manager, Ose Pesero, coming into this encounter?
Yeah, when you see a team that play more defensively, that's what happens. They don't get too many chances, but when they get one, they always want to take full advantage of it. And many of the time, you've seen that even the Super Eagles has relied on scoring penalties for a lot of this tournament. And so that too is part of it. So
okay, that is on Calvin Bassett clearing the lines for the Super Eagles of Nigeria. It's going to be a throw into Ivory Coast in the 24th minute of this encounter. The game is lightening up. We might just be seeing the first goal anytime soon from one of these two teams. And talking about the two teams, Ivory Coast have won 17 of their last 18 matches at AFCON when scoring the first goal and drawing one. Nigeria, on the other hand, are unbeaten in 22 AFCON games when scoring first. And let's see who scores first in this AFCON 2023 final between Nigeria and Ivory Coast. And yes, Ivory Coast attacking against the Super Eagles of Nigeria cross into the box, but that's eluded Sebastian Alla, the Borussia Dortmund striker there, and it's going to be a throw into the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Big battle tonight between Olaino and Simon Adigra. Both players plays in the English Premiership. One plays for Nottingham Forest, while the other plays for Brighton and Hove in the England Premier League. And it's thrown into the Super Eagles of Nigeria, 25th minute. Olaino takes that, but into no man's land, but finds his way into the hands of Simel, who was actually marked by the Ivorians defenders. And that kick out there is Alex Iwobi, who holds onto that straight into the captain. Truce Ekong, who clears out for the Super Eagles of Nigeria. And here is Frank Oyeka on the ball, brought down in the midfield, and it's going to be a free kick to Nigeria. We can see the emotions getting into it between Osimhen and the big Ivorian defender there, and that is Evan Ndika. In the first match, it was really a big battle between both men. in that encounter, and we are seeing the emotions getting into it now.
Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
he has to be careful too because Osimhen don't want to go out injured. And why will you take on him like that? And he just had to, you know, I like the fact that Ekong had to go there to actually correct because we can't afford for
I think that was an elbow on
That's
Osimhen.
Yeah.
on him. Yeah. So he has to show that, and you know what happened last time. The last time he played for Super Eagles, that was when he had injury. He went back to Napoli. He couldn't feature for his team for almost a month. You know, and he will not want to look at that.
That's an elbow to the neck.
And that was an elbow to the neck there from Ndika. Sends one straight into the neck of Victor Osimhen, who went down and shows his annoyance at that. Went straight into the face of Ndika. He's not even scared that they are playing against the old station there. And we are currently in the 25th minute. Please keep that prediction coming in, because by the end of halftime, that will be the end of that will be the close of the window for prediction on this program, and you stand a chance of winning 10,000 naira if your prediction comes in right. And straight into the game is a free kick to the Super Eagles of Nigeria in the 27th minute of this encounter. Ademola Lukman is standing on this and will be looking to send it straight into the box, probably trying to locate the run is of Victor Osimhen, but easily cleared there by the Ivorians, who will be coming out against the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Victor Osimhen charging there, and it's going to be a free kick to the Ivorians in the 27th minute of this game. Frankesi has just won Ivory Coast a free kick. And you can see this Jose Parceiro also showing his displeasure.
Yeah, he has to show his displeasure. What is happening? The first throwing that was meant for the Super Eagles was not given to him.
That might just be a yellow card to the
Yeah, that
Nigerian
might
manager.
be a yellow
I
card.
just hope he will be sent to this time.
It's just football.
Just football tension arising, and I know this match will be
That
full
is
of
a yellow card.
this
to
match,
the
this match,
assistant
yeah,
pass
this,
To the
to the
referee,
to the manager of the Super Eagles of Nigeria, also Parceiro in the 28th minute. Emotions flaring, emotions coming into this game. I think this was a clear nod that they're not
there was a
foul.
handball.
He rose ahead.
He
of
rose
him.
ahead of
Not the
Frankesi.
handball.
It wasn't an handball.
It
wasn't
was a
foul.
collision that the
Yeah.
referee said there was an infringement.
I don't think that should have been blown
Yeah,
as
I don't
a
think even Kessie didn't have a chance in that area duel right there. So,
Yes, Ivory Coast, who are back in possession against the Super Eagles of Nigeria and playing straight deep into the Nigerian half, and sends one straight into the hands of Mas Gridel on the wing, who tries to beat one of Saidu Sanusi there, but it's going to be a throw into the Ivorians. And 28 minutes gone of this game, still 0-0, and we can see the confirmation of that yellow card to Jose Parceiro, who the manager, former Chelsea manager, Jose Mourinho calls his very good friend, his best friend, for that matter. And that is going to be a throw into the Super Eagles of Nigeria. This game is growing. We are currently in the 29th minute. And we can also see Solomon Kalu also on the pitch to give his support to the Ivorians. In the stadium, to give his support to the Ivorians. And also, Didier Drogba is also there. And Semi Ajayi sends one straight, trying to locate the run. Is of Victor Osimhen, who has really been a thorn in the flesh for the Ivorians defenders. But that is going to be a goal kick to Ivory Coast, and Nigeria still without a shot on target in the 29th minute of this encounter.
you know, with the way the proceedings are going, I think something has to be done about Chukwueze. Nigeria is playing defensively. You can't afford to have a short one going forward. It will be a very risky thing to do. But, you know, if this works out and Nigeria didn't concede in the first half, that would be a good one because you will have an energetic Moses Simon, who is a lion that can run into defense for the second half. So I think it doesn't boomerang, because if it boomerangs only, people will have the Parceiro's head for not starting Moses Simon in this encounter.
You can argue that, yes, you don't change a winning team, and there is Ivory Coast who are attacking against the Super Eagles of Nigeria, and Seri in the midfield tries to locate up the run. He's of Sylvester Allah in the Nigeria against the Nigerian defense there, but easily cut out, and Zindika who sends one straight into the hands of the number 3 Conan there, and Conan sending one straight into the run is of Adingra, but Stanley Wambali to the rescue, and that looks scary there from the Nigerian goalkeeper. What's really happening? It looks like the Ivorians are running straight into the Nigerian players.
Adingra should be cautioned.
The referee should be sharing the card now, and I think he's so silent when it comes to card sharing. You know, look at that. It was the goalkeeper's ball. Look at his leg.
How did you collide with him?
No. I think it was the goalkeeper went through his way. It was the Nigerian goalkeeper went into Adingra's way.
He had to go for the ball. He went for the ball, and Adingra was still there.
No, he was also running into the line there.
Yeah,
we have the first goal break, and I feel like the emotions should be able to be down there right now because a lot of emotions flying into this
Yeah,
game.
which is
And we've seen
normal.
30
The
minutes.
price.
It's a final game.
And
You know, it's a big rivalry game between the Super Eagles of Nigeria.
And another thing again, you know, the Nigerian side, they are well experienced when it comes to football. Sometimes I see that they are working on the psyche, on the psyche of the other team. You know, you have to be very careful with me. You know, don't get me injured. That's what Osimhen was trying to say. You know, and with this kind of flaring up, you know, sometimes it's good for the game. It's part of the game. And that is why you can see the players coming up with that tactics.
Yeah, and when you look at it, it has been a game that has been dominated by the Ivorians, realistically speaking. And so far, they've done a good job in the midfield. Seko Fofana and Frank Kessie and Siri, those three experienced players mounting the midfield. You know, the midfielders of Nigeria, being Iwobi and Onyeka, we have a tough day at the office. But there's the wing to exploit, but Chukwueze looks more like a short one right there at the wing. So I think Nigeria can't afford to have a short one going forward.
Okay, start at minutes of that account. We're having the players who are coming back onto the pitch after that cooling break. It's a hot weather right there in Ivory Coast, and there's the final between Nigeria and Ivory Coast in that encounter. 31st minute is still 0-0. We also have another prediction for right now from Miles Beckham. Joseph Beckham, I predict Nigeria 1, Ivory Coast 0 from Lagos, Nigeria. Okay, let's see. That has also been noted to say if that is what is going to happen in this encounter. And also going to some of the other statistics in this game in all 34 editions of the AFCON. They have been 18 hat-tricks scored from 17 different players, and none has come from a Nigerian player. With Ademola Lookman coming close to scoring a brace, he might also fancy his chance against the Ivorians to get a hat-trick in this encounter. And there's still a lot of time to go in this game, but opening 30 minutes is still 0-0 between Nigeria and Ivory Coast. How much will you rate the Ivorians coming into the first 30 minutes of this game?
Yeah, they've been massive. They've been the better side. Realistically speaking, they've been the better side. They've shown more intention that they want to really take this one and take this one on. But there's still a lot of time to play in the game. But one thing about coming out this early is that you can tire out towards the end of the game where it matters the most. But you know, Nigeria has been curtailing, you know, saving their energy, playing with experience, you know, playing with calmness. And I just hope that any player won't be the missing link for Nigeria, because so far so good, all the players has been coming to the party.
Okay, you can hear that song from EMI. So far so good, all the players are coming into the party. And Calvin Bassey on the ball tries to go inward here, but straight into the hands of the Ivorians, and Ivory Coast who are gaining possession against Nigerians. Sent straight into the hands of Adigra, who finds himself in the box. And the shot against the Nigerian goalkeeper is declared there by Stanley Nwabali. There's another corner kick to the Ivorians in the 34th minute of this game. Where was the defenders there? And it's Ivory Coast. This is going to be Ivory Coast's fourth corner kick in this first half. What a great move there from Simon Adingra. We couldn't just get the back of the net with that shot there. As Stanley Nwabali clears the line for the Super Eagles of Nigeria. And it's going to be another corner kick to Ivory Coast in this encounter.
Yeah, that's a big chance, big chance. What was Shemi Ajayi thinking right there? Coming to join a place that has been mounted by a player already. He lost focus right there. And that's what I keep saying about pressure. When pressure keeps mounting, you can make
I think Victor Osimhen needs to be very much careful in this game.
Yeah, he needs to be careful. Yeah, it's getting to him, but at the same time, he has to charge. Because that is Allah, the most dangerous guy going forward for Ivory Coast. It is Osimhen himself that is marking him because of the height advantage. So you can't just criticize him.
There's a corner kick to Ivory Coast being taken there by the tall Mas Grida there, sends it straight into the box with Nigeria clearing their lines in the 35th minute of this encounter. Ivory Coast dominating the better share of possession against Nigeria, and they're looking like the team who actually wants to take this victory against the Super Eagles of Nigeria in this encounter. And see Ivory Coast attacking against the Super Eagles. I can see the gaffer, giving that big side right there. That is showing that the pressure is mounting against the Super Eagles in this encounter. Ivory Coast still dominating against Nigeria here. And looking at it, Nigeria's really, find it hard in this game, to stink passes or try to create reasonable chances of opportunities against the Ivorians up front.
Yeah. Of course, one thing you don't talk about the Super Eagles of Nigeria. This is their style of play. It has been, we have been complaining about it. The one they play against Equatorial Guinea, it's the same. To string passes is always a problem. They don't play that flowing football against Cote d'Ivoire. Now in the one they won 1-0, it was the same team. Against Cameroon, it was the same team. So they don't flow that passes. They just wait for the opportunity to come and they get the goal. So I'm not surprised that today when it's not a different situation.
Okay, it's going to be a goal kick to the Super Eagles of Nigeria.
You have to see
Even the Drogba is feeling the pressure there. The
Drogba.
pressure is also there on the legendary Didier Drogba. He's also he didn't win enough country.
Yeah,
Retired.
he didn't win.
He didn't win.
He retired from the national
before the
team
2015.
just before the 2015
As Ivory Coast enjoying the better share of possession against the Super Eagles of Nigeria, 63% of possession, while Nigeria just reduced to just 37% of ball possession in the opening 37 minutes of this encounter. Where first half we are having but still 0-0 between both teams. And let's go straight to the starting 11 of the Super Eagles of Nigeria. It's a 3-4-2-1 formation, and with just Saidu Sanusi back in the starting 11 and Samuel Chukwueze coming in for the enterprising Moses Simon in this encounter. Is Stanley Wabali as the goalkeeper in the back three of Calvin Bassi. William
That's
Trusecon.
Nigeria with a good
Nigeria with a chance there with a brilliant chance for the first shot on target. And yes, that is going to be the first corner kick for the Super Eagles of Nigeria. And Saidu Sanusi was presented with that good opportunity, but Audio Castle just blocked that off for the Nigerians. And this is where Nigeria can be dangerous.
Yeah.
It's counter-attack against the opponent. And I think Sanusi should be doing better here.
They should be doing better. Maybe try to cut the cutting and cause the player to foul.
Yeah, that was what I was thinking, because he should have seen the runnings of Audio there, that Audio was going to a slide.
Yeah.
You could have saw in a foul to
You
Audio
can
there.
cut and stay there. He will come to meet you right there, and that will be a good penalty.
Yes, the corner kick to Super Eagles of Nigeria. Fastly taken there. But is the mistake of our
Where's Echo?
And that's the captain of the Super Eagles of Nigeria. And that is where it matters most. The captain has just come in with the first goal. That is the first attempt for the Super Eagles of Nigeria. William Trusecon, where it matters most. And the captain has just set his team 1-0 against Ivory Coast. 1-0 Nigeria.
You can see Kano responding.
1-0 Nigeria lead at this point in time. I hope they won't be complacent.
No.
Just because
They don't have to go back and defend right now.
Right now, Ivory Coast will come at them real good. And look at that.
Look at that. That was a good header there from William Trusecon, the PAOK mid defender right there in Greece, just sending the Super Eagles to the lead. And what a lead, what a way to go ahead, and what a way for you to score. Who else should score it for the Super Eagles if not the captain? Fantastic. And the captain, fantastic. He's having the tournament of his own in this edition. Nigeria leads 1-0 against Ivory Coast in the 39th minute of this game. And talking about it's not really about you dominating. We've seen Ivory Coast, coming into this game in the early stage and dominated play against the Super Eagles of Nigeria. But it's Nigeria who has just gotten the first goal of this game.
Yeah, Nigeria has gotten the first goal. Now you have your opponent where you want them to be. But it is a bit slicky because this Ivory Coast, they will come at you. But one thing that is good about coming at you is that they can be exposed to making mistakes, errors.
Yeah.
So, and you have pacey attackers that can take advantage of that. So, I think this is where you don't want to have a short one. Chukwueze should wake up. Chukwueze can be fantastic. I don't know what is wrong with him. If we have the Chukwueze that is on form, that played against Real Madrid last season against Villarreal, this Ivory Coast will be for the taking, because just one counter with him being slicky.
Coming into this game, I saw a comment. So I'm still talking about Chukwueze starting this game. There was a Nigerian who says he praised the system of the Chukwueze that plays club football, not the Chukwueze that plays for the national team. There's a difference. I don't really know the problem with Chukwueze. He said that he keeps on continuing to be a raw footballer who didn't, work on the talent.
Yeah, I think it's just a question of getting your head down to play. Even if you watch him in club, he's not consistent. He's in today, he's out tomorrow. He's in today, he's out tomorrow. And that has been a testament of Chukwueze. He has not been consistent. So consistency is football playing. You need to be consistent.
Oh, no, I don't think that should have been a foul against Saidu Sanusi.
Yeah,
I think the Nigerian players need to also be careful about the play tactics from the Ivorians in this game, because they go straight to the down easily in this encounter. It's Ivory Coast who are trying to get an equalizer, and is that dangerous man there sends one straight into the Nigerian box. Simon Adingra with a cross into the box, was straight into the hands of the Nigerian goalkeeper Stanley Nwabali, and it's the 40th minute approaching the 41st minute of this game. 4 minutes to go to the end of the first half, and we can see the president of the Ivory Coast right there on the pitch, coming in to cheer his boys up in this game. But looking at the way Ivory Coast came into this game, I don't really think they deserve to be a good now.
Yeah.
That's I said it. This Nigerian tactics. I just wonder where Pesero studied it from. It's not a pleasant football. It's not an attractive.
Pragmatism.
It's not an attractive football.
Yeah.
But it's result oriented.
That's why it's Mourinho's best friend.
You understand?
Mourinho
Yeah,
has
that's Mourinho tactics. But Mourinho's type of play, there is even flow of football. A little
It depends on the opponent.
They can hold ball, but this one they don't even know how to hold ball, but they just know how to win.
Yeah, they know how to win right there. And when you look at the way Nigeria is set up, they've been finding it hard to string passes together. What will you have the coach do? Keep it tight at the back. If you don't concede, you have a good goalkeeper that can at least withstand the day. So that's the best thing you could do. See, when the desirable is not available, the available will become desirable.
Yeah, you can hear that from the legendary Yemite in the studio. He's always there with the motivational sports
What
here.
is
That
that?
was the wrong pass from the Super Eagles of Nigerians Ivory Coast through Mas Gidel right there, trying to string out that equalizer against the Super Eagles of Nigeria, trying to send the cross, and it's Nigeria who are back in play, and it's Ademola Lookman who sends one straight into the hands of Victor Osimhen. But that couldn't get into the hands of Frank Oyeka in the midfield, and it's Ivory Coast through Seko Fofana attacking against the Super Eagles, and the right wing is looking like their favorite position to hit against the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Dingra, I'm going straight against the Nigerians. There sends one into the box, but easily cut out there by the Super Eagles.
Oh, that should be a
yellow card.
That should be a yellow card against the Ivorian in the 42nd minute, and that is
Sebastian
Sebastian
Haller,
Haller who went straight into that tackle against the Nigerian. That is the 42nd minute of this encounter, and still Nigeria leading 1-0 against Cote d'Ivoire after scoring against the run of play right there from the captain of William Trezekong, who is scoring his third goal in this competition. And what a way to start this encounter. That looks like an head collision between Calvin Bassey and Frank Casey right there in the box there. And let's just hope the player will be able to continue this game.
Yeah,
wow, that looks like a bad one to even
Alex.
Yeah,
it will be look okay. He's standing to continue again.
And we can see Nigerians also talking about the referee that he needs to go into his books, into his pockets, and brings out the yellow cards in this game. The Ivorians are really, really playing it dirty against the Super Eagles. What a goal there from the captain, William Trus Ekong, to send Nigeria one goal up in this encounter. And it's Ivory Coast who are attacking against the Super Eagles of Nigeria, but Nigeria clears the line and still Ivory Coast in possession in the 43rd minute of this game. And they'll look to send one straight into the box of the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Seko Fofana on the ball, the most dangerous midfielder from the Ivorians in this encounter. We saw him in the first game between Nigeria and Ivory Coast. It was a big threat to the Super Eagles. Mas Gridel on the ball on the left wing, and it's Ivory Coast trying to break through the Nigerian defense. And it's Alex Iwobi on the ball, sends one straight into the hands of Saidu, sends one across to send up Victor Osimhen on the long run against the defenders of the Ivorians, and the referee just spotted an infringement against the Napoli striker in that encounter. But I don't really think it should have been a foul, because it was really a big battle between him and Odion there. It should have really been a foul. That was both of them going to 50-50 challenges.
When it comes to 50-50 challenge, sometimes you have to look at the ways the referees try to make their decisions. Sometimes
yes, Nigeria breaking against Ivory Coast, trying to locate Victor Osimhen right there in the midst of crowd there, and he tries to meet that ball, but sends this out, and it's going to be Ivory Coast who will break against the Super Eagles in the 44th minute. It's really going to be a big battle between him and this man.
Real big battle, and it's going to be a very long night for that defender, because I don't think there's one.
Yes, Ivory Coast with a chance against the Super Eagles, but straight into the hands of Stanley Ouabali. What a 1-2 movement there between Sylvester Nala and Frank Casey there. I think the Nigerian defenders needs to be very much aware of the runnings of Sylvester Nala. That was a big, beautiful one there, but Frank Casey couldn't just meet onto that.
And you have to give it to Shemi Ajayi. Look at that body cover. That body cover gave Ouabali enough time to actually reach out to the ball. And that's the way to go.
If you have a check?
What is that?
What's that?
Osimhen
is down. It looks like Victor Osimhen is down and will be needing treatment. And this is what the Nigerians don't really want to see. And let's just hope Victor Osimhen will be able to continue this encounter.
You see, that ball going out.
The stretcher out there. And we can see the stretchers coming out there.
But it can be time wasting.
There's a push there on Victor Osimhen. And a full stretch from him there.
I think that's where it came from. He can leave this ball. Just leave it. Own it
Oh, that was a big fall right there
Yeah,
from
that
the
was a
big
big
man, the Nigerian striker, and you just be handful right there in this encounter. We just hope to see if Victor Osimhen will be able to continue this game. We're in the 45th minute of this encounter, and 4 minutes has been added as the remaining minutes to be played. Sorry, in this first half, and you have 4 more minutes to add your prediction to win this 10,000 naira on our program. Let us have your prediction. What do you think the scoreline will be ending as? So you can stand the chance to win yourself 10,000 naira on this program. Mary Olugbodi was the first person to predict here. It says Nigeria 3, Ivory Coast 1. We also have Abidemi Aluko Nigeria 3, Ivory Coast 0. And that is coming from Abuja. Mary Olugbodi was from Cairo in Egypt. And also have Miles Beckham, Nigeria to win 1-0 against Ivory Coast from Lagos, Nigeria. Let's see which of those predictions will come to pass in this encounter. And it's Nigeria leading with a slim lead against the Ivorians in the additional minutes of this first half. 1-0 it stands right now.
Yeah, 1-0 currently in the second minutes of the additional time. What will be so good for the Super Eagles is to keep this 1-0 or at least add to it before the halftime. Don't concede so that you can easily guess the approach of your opponent.
Yes, Ivory Coast breaking against the Super Eagles of Nigeria. It's going to be a free kick to the Ivorians in the second minute of additional time. And it's 2 minutes played out of 4 minutes additional time. But one thing we've seen from Ivory Coast in this encounter in this competition is you don't really take your eyes off them. Even until the last minute of the game, they know how to get that comebacks. Right from the game against against Senegal. Getting a late equalizer against Senegal and also getting a late equalizer against Mali and also winning it late in that encounter against the Mali before getting themselves into that semi-final against the R Congo with the defeated 1-0 courtesy that goal from Sebastian Haller. And we can see that the captain of Nigeria, Ahmed Musa, turning into the assistant coach. And we saw the manager, Jose Paseri, he was emotional, also in tears when he was talking about Ahmed Musa and what it brings to this team.
Yeah, Ahmed Musa, there's a reason why we were critical about him going, missing that spot. But he said the leadership he brings, and that's very important. You need a leader in everything. You need somebody that's been there, done that can actually talk to the guys when the pressure is heated, when you need somebody to rise to the occasion in the role of leadership. And, you have to give him to him too. He has though not touch the ball on the field of play, but in the dressing room, the guys has been wasking lyrically.
Yeah, not touching the ball, but he can be the one to lift the cup.
Gently. Against the Super Eagles of Nigeria, Sebastian Haller easily caught out there by the Super Eagles, and it's Nigeria clearing the lines, and it's Alex Iwobi who leaves it for Ademola Lookman. Ademola Lookman on the ball against the Ivorians midfielder, and yes, Calvin Bassey on the ball. Is still Nigeria who are enjoying the better share of possession right now. And that is Nigeria attacking against the Ivorians in the almost last minute of this first half. Alex Iwobi sends one straight, but Saidu was brought down there. The referee says plays should continue, and it looks to be in pain. Now let's go straight to the Ivorian starting 11. It's a 4-3-3 formation against the Super Eagles of Nigeria in this encounter. Yaya Fofana is preferred in goal post for the Ivorians, and in defense we have Sergi Ori, who is standing as captain for the Ivorians today.
Wow! That is a red card.
That should be a yellow card. Not a red card. That should be a
yellow card.
That's a red card.
That's a red card.
Intentional elbow.
That is a red card offense because it's intentional.
Yeah, I think VR will be calling the
referee.
I think the VR should be calling the referee to check that. That was an intentional elbow to say the Sanusi. And the Ivorians are getting dirty in this encounter.
Yeah, they're getting dirty, and I don't know why the referee is not reaching out for the card. In fact, he didn't even say that is an infringement.
Right, Vera, the field did actually deem that fit to be an infringement against the Super Eagles of Nigeria. I think it's because it's the final game, so you just have to be careful going into the pockets of going giving the red cards. And yeah, it's Ivory Coast attacking against the Super Eagles of Nigeria in the last minutes of the first half to try and see if they can get that needed equalizer against the Super Eagles. Straight shot straight. And that is second for final with a great shot straight into the hands of Stanley Nwabali. And it's 4 minutes of additional time played in the first half.
Look at that shot from Stanley. That easy. You think that save is that easy?
No.
Look at it. It's just pure positioning. Other goalkeepers, we dive. You see positioning. That's the power of positioning. It makes it look like goalkeeping is easy. Yeah. But it's not easy. It's something of the mind, psychological, more psychological than what you see on the field.
And the referee has just called this to a pause, and it's halftime. The Super Eagles of Nigeria are 1 foot away from lifting the trophy of the AFCON 2023 trophy right there in Ivory Coast. Nigeria leads 1-0 against the Ivorians at halftime. Consider that goal from the captain, William Troost Ekong, but the slim lead. But Nigeria will actually take this lead into halftime. What a game we have at hand there. Ivory Coast against Nigeria. Nigeria leads 1-0.
Nigeria leads 1-0. Good goal from Ekong, who has made his goal 3. That is, he has equal Lukman in scoring goal. You know, and a defender, a central back coming to score this number of goals in the African Cup of Nations. So, like during our talk sport, you were saying your best player for the tournament is Ekong. I think it's gradually justifying your what you choose him, and it's gradually justifying
what he's saying. What he's doing might look easy. I remember departmental games in school.
Actually,
coming from the defensive role, getting the ISO scorer, it takes a lot of energy. You will run down, run forward, run back, run forward.
Box to box.
Box to box. That is massive. And with this goal, if Nigeria wins with it, it might be the player of the tournament. It's as simple as that. Because playing in the final is a big determinant of who will actually become the player of the tournament. And I think Ekong, if not for the age, I think the bigger club.
He's still very young, at the age of 28. That's still low. He's just getting into the peak of his career.
Yes, just getting. And let's see if bigger clubs can look at.
I think because there are offers from Saudi Arabia right now. You should go and get that money right now. No. You should go and get that money.
I'm in support.
That money is important. That money is important.
It's important.
It's important right now.
Building his career. Building, he has money.
You know, he hasn't really had it good right from the start of his career. You know, we saw him starting with Tottenham Hotspur in the youth team. You know, from Tottenham to Watford to he hasn't really had it easy. But this is one of the reasons why I prefer. You know, when you start off with the national team, when you're playing for the national team, there will always be chances of you joining one of those big, or you always have a club. See Jordan Ibe, for example. There was the time he was just 20 when Nigeria wanted him to play for the Super Eagles. But he said no. But see Jordan Ibe now, where is he right now?
Nowhere to be found.
Okay, go straight. I'm coming back to you. Before the halftime break, we have a Bright who predicted Nigeria 2, Ivory Coast 0. And Bright is a one-time winner of 10,000 naira on Premier Sports Fan Center. Yes, he won one of our predictions, and that was the game between Nigeria and Angola. He predicted that to be 1-0 between Nigeria and Angola. And he got the 10,000 naira. And so we have just 4 predictions at halftime, and that is the close of the predict and win. So we just hope one of those 4 persons who will be able or had predicted rightly in this game. It's Mary Olugbodi who predicts Nigeria 3, Ivory Coast 1, and Abidemi Aluko, Nigeria 3, Ivory Coast 0. We also have Miles Beckham, who looks like to be standing right now, looks like the favorite. So we should be praying this game will end 1-0 between Nigeria and Ivory Coast, because Nigeria currently leads 1-0 at halftime. We also have Bright, Nigeria 2, Ivory Coast 0. Halftime, it's Nigeria leading 1-0. Consider that goal from William Troost Ekong. But looking at the play in the first half, Nigeria hasn't really been comfortable in this first half.
Yeah, Nigeria has not been comfortable, but has there been any game Nigeria has been comfortable at halftime in this competition? It has to mostly deal with the approach of the coach, pragmatism. Pragmatism will keep you at the edge of your seat, because the attack will keep flowing in. But if you can resist it till the end, then when pragmatism comes to play, the best thing is for the attackers to make do with their chances. And I love the fact that Ekong calmly took that header and put Nigeria 1-0 up. All you just have to do is don't concede, and you're coming in with the trophy.
Okay, can hear that from mate. But coming to the second half, looking at it in the second half, what do you think the Super Eagles of Nigeria should be doing?
You know, coming back to the second half, the Super Eagles should continue what they are doing, but increase the pressure up front, like by bringing in Moses Simon to keep the pressure, so that they will be busy in their own final third. You know, and the defense will still be there, because the combination of Moses Simon, Lukman, and Osimhen in the middle will actually keep them at bay there. Then the Super Eagles will be mindful of their defense also. And they'll be able to 1-0 is okay. That's what they have been winning. Right now, we will need the 1-0 to
you know what?
I really have a problem with taking 1-0
against South Africa
in the first half, and you are defending.
Yeah.
Even second half, the South Africa goal came in the second half, so that is still reasonable. You can still hear that. But coming into the second half, we've seen first half, sorry, looking at the first half, we saw a totally dominant game from the Ivorians in the first half. And we're not coming into the second half, they'll be coming all out against the Super Eagles to even intensify that attacking threat against the Nigerians. So I don't really think defending for the next 45 minutes would be a right call.
You know, this is it. You don't want to concede. So, first, your first primary objective is to defend. Either it is risky or not, you are bent to defend. Because if you attack and lose concentration on your defense against this Ivory Coast, they will punish you. And they'll punish you with that. And one thing you don't want is Ivory Coast to come back into this game. Because the psychological advantage will shift to Ivory Coast. So, you know, football is not just played on the field. There's the psychological aspect. So, when you talk about games like this, just relax. Keep doing what you are doing. Defend. Then try to hit on the counter. That's why I was talking about you cannot afford to have a short one up front, which has been Chukwueze so far. So, all of the guys, if they come to the party, you will see that Ivory Coast will go extra goals down because they want to attack. But in the process of attacking, you can lose your defending because now they are all bent off. We need a goal. If they don't have the experience and maturity to it, they will be found wanting at the back. But another thing Nigeria needs to avoid is don't consider the second half. It will be a very dangerous thing to do.
Okay, let's talk about one man up front there for the Ivorians, and it's the experienced Sebastian Haller, who plays for Borussia Dortmund. We know how big of a threat Sebastian Haller can be any day, but he has been kept at bay in the first half in this encounter. Yeah. For how long do you think the Super Eagles defenders can keep him at bay?
I think as long as possible. So far, the coach is still tilting towards this approach. You know what is so important in the way Pesero has set up the squad is that they mark out the lines. So when you mark out the lines to go get those penetrating passes, it will be difficult. You see, it took Shemi Ajayi lack of concentration to create that chance for Adingra. But if he has stayed concentrating, he wouldn't have gone close to Ekong that's covered that space already, covered the next space. And this goal just came up of the run of play. And
it was a set piece, a corner kick.
Yeah, a corner kick, you know, the attempt to know they just dropped the loose ball and headed it home. So Nigeria needs to take advantage of this opportunity. This is a golden chance. So you don't have a business attacking too much. Defend well and try to hit on the counter. When you get the second goal, then you put the Ivory Coast under so many pressure to even exploit. That was what Equatorial Guinea did. Look at the statistics. Equatorial Guinea had 30-something% of the ball possession. Ivory Coast 60-something. But when it mattered the most, Equatorial Guinea hurt them. And this was the situation in that game too. They were 1-0 down at halftime. And second half, they came out all guns blazing. Before you know it, they were down 4 goals. I think that was 70-something or how many minutes. They were down 4 goals. So I think the Super Eagles should know their own names. Don't attack too much. This is a final. It is not just a normal game. It's not knockout football. The approach is different. It's not a league game whereby, oh, we want to keep expressing there's a game tomorrow. This game, there's no game tomorrow. It is either you take it today or not. So that's why pragmatism, many of the times, win you these kinds of games. That's why you see Mourinho, you will say things like, how many finals has he lost? He wins most of his finals. Why? That pragmatism. If you see attacking side, they tend to make more mistakes at the defense in games like this. So when you are like this, you've actually scored a goal. You can defend the lines, block the lines, and you have pacey players up front. If they do the damage, you get the second goal. The more you score the goal, the more you kill the morale of your opponent to attack.
Let's say if the Super Eagles of Nigeria can kill the morals of the Ivorians in this encounter. It's halftime and Nigeria leads 1-0. And still our commentary segment or section on the Premier Sports Fan Center. And it's halftime of that encounter. Nigeria leads 1-0, courtesy that goal from the captain, William Troost Ekong, in the 38th minute of this encounter. It was a free header where he put that into the back of the net for the Super Eagles of Nigeria in this game. I'm talking about the referees, and we can see some of our viewers who are talking about the referees right now. Kingsley Azuike, the referee, is against Nigeria, and Olatunji Olariwaju, the referee, is biased. And you know, talking about this competition, we've seen lots of fans and pundits, even footballers or managers, even from Europe, praise the decision making of the African of the officiating, sorry, in the African Cup of Nations, because that consists of the referee decision and the VAR decision. But coming into this game, we've seen questionable calls in this game not being checked by the referee.
Yeah, questionable calls, but VAR has a jurisdiction. There's a constitution that is protecting how VAR is being used, so that it doesn't kill off the potency of the game, the interesting part of the game. So there has not been a penalty situation, not a red card situation, or hash tackle situation. So the VAR won't come into play. It's just a throwing, and the referee not really spending the cards. And when you look at it, really, it's a final. You can't spend cards anyhow, or else you will kill the intensity of the game. The referee has a lot of responsibilities too, especially not killing the intensity of the game, not being the decider of the match. So he has to be careful too. So you have to understand where the referee is coming from. That's why football federations, they take it very careful before they pick a referee to officiate the final, so that it doesn't be the one that will take the headlines the next day. So when you look at the way he has gone about this officiating, leave emotions. There are some things he will overlook because it is a final. And when it comes to that hash tackle, there has been none that he has overlooked.
But the elbow, the elbow.
We're
that's not a red
talking
card.
about the VAR decision. Why did they take a look at that Casey elbow on side?
The elbow, when you talk about elbow has to do with where. Is it the sensitive
But
part
that was
of it?
actually a
shoulder.
clear elbow, because
It
Saidu was actually on the run of play. He was about to move in to get a pass from Calvin Bassey from the back of the Super Eagles of Nigeria. And that play was cut short there by Frank Casey.
Yeah, you know that there's a part of the law that says referee's discretion. And when you look at that, Casey, lifted, the elbow was not out for out over his shoulder. There are some things you consider while officiating. The elbow was not over his shoulder, was underneath his shoulder. So it would be like him just raising his hand and trying to prevent it. But the referee felt, Saidu dived because of the angle he was at. And where the elbow was not a sensitive area of the body. So it won't be presumed to be a red card.
But it could have been a yellow card.
Yeah,
yellow
but
card.
But we
VAR,
still love questionable calls, even against the Victor Osimhen.
where I'm going to is the angle the referee was at. Most likely, he won't get the proper view of what happened. It is VAR that can call his attention to it, but it's not now a red card situation. So why will VAR come in? So that's just the challenge. Some stop gaps between VAR and the game of football. But if we let VAR investigate everything, it will kill the tempo of the game.
Okay, the tempo of the game is very much important. And the Gaffer, what are we expecting in the second half of this game?
Well, a lot of expectation. Nigeria has actually done something spectacular in this match by silencing the crowd with that one goal. Silencing the crowd with that one goal up. With Nigeria being one goal up, this crowd, you can even see DJ Drogba. He's counting his finger with he's biting his finger like this. He's quiet. The other fans, they are quiet too. That's one psychological effect of that. And it will place the Super Eagles on a comfortable run against the Cote d'Ivoire. That is one. Then the second thing again we are expecting in the second half is to do what they are doing. We know them to be very good when it comes to defending. When it comes to defending, we know they are very good. So they should continue with that defending, but increase their attack up front to keep the defend of the Cote d'Ivoire busy at bay. That is one thing I think they should do.
One thing, when you look at this, realistically speaking, one of the best way of keeping the defense at bay, not playing high line, if I'm to understand what you're saying, is that you need that prolific man. That was why I was scared when Osimhen was down. And I just like the fact that it was towards the halftime, so he will have enough time to rest halftime break. But when you look at it, Osimhen on that field, the defenders won't play high line because they know that there is a striker that can punish them. Now, we want your man back to 2012. Barcelona was playing high line, but they forgot that there's a Fernando
Torres who has space.
So that clearance, and offside we only pick after the attacker is above the center, after the center line, not center circle, after the center line. So Osimhen playing, if you play high line, you sit in the opponent's half. Osimhen can stand before the line, kick the ball, runs into space and do the damage. So with presence of Osimhen, I think Ivory Coast defense will know that it is too risky to actually take that kind of decision. You
Okay,
remember
okay.
in Sue,
Mm.
these kinds of things is the reason why he's one of those guys that will go that might go home with that man.
Highest goal
One is
scorer.
outright highest goal scorer, talking about Emiliano Isoe, the Equatorial Guinea striker. Is the current top scorer with 5 goals in this competition. And Ademola Lookman is the second with 3 goals. And we've
No,
seen
there's an Angolan who scored
Angola
four
who scored
goals.
4. They're also out. I'm talking about players who are still in the
In the
competition.
competition, but
So,
also is not.
also it's not yet.
But
He's,
it's just
he's
the
the outright.
potential,
He's the outright winner. So Ademola Lookman will have to score 3 goals in this game for him to
Yes.
actually outrun Isoe.
But if he scores 2 and have no higher assist,
I assist.
or
but
maybe they share the
Isoe has
golden
played less minutes.
yeah,
So that is
they
also
can
in check.
share the golden ball.
Well, let's see.
That's the law.
I think
right now.
the
You
minutes
share
is
the
what
golden
you check in Africa. And let's go straight to the comment section before we start off the second half. And we also have on Yusuf how Olatunji Nigeria 3 Ivory Coast 1. But sorry, the prediction window has been closed. And we also
I
have
think
Oluwakemi.
the second half has not started.
Yeah, the second half
So
hasn't
we can
started.
still
So it's
take that
predicted
one.
3-1, just like what's it called? Mary Olugbodi. So that's the second up 3-1 we are having tonight. We also have Oluwakemi. Nigeria will win Ivory Coast. This cup is ours, Nigeria. And she posts the trophy emoji there. We also have Mary Olugbodi. Thank you, Lord, for the for the 1 goal. We are grateful, and we know you will complete that which you have started. Congratulations to the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Congratulations, Nigeria, for 2 more goals against Ivory Coast. We also have Ahmed Adediga. 1 more goal for Super Eagles. It will end up 2-0, and that is the close of our prediction. Let's just see which of these predictions will come to pass and which of these predictors will win that 10,000 naira whooping cash on this program tonight. We'll have our first winner with that was a Bright who won that 10 million naira. 10,000 naira, sorry, not 10 million naira. 10,000 naira in that game against against Angola in the quarterfinal. He won that 10,000 naira, and he also predicted Nigeria to win this game 2-0. So let's see if he'll be 2-time winner for on our predict and win program on the Premier Sport Fan Center. And the start of the second half in that encounter, and some Ivory Coast was just restarted this play against Nigeria and enjoying the better share of possession, just like they did in the first half against the Super Eagles in this encounter. Ivory Coast are chasing the game against Nigeria right now. It's Nigeria defending with all their life against the Ivorians, and that is Victor Osimhen, who has just been fouled there by his son, who is looking like his wife in this encounter, and that is Evan Indika.
Yeah,
Right. He held him even.
Yeah, he held him to the body.
Yeah. But last time we saw someone try to be a wife to Victor Osimhen in a game was in the semi-final, and that was Grant Kekena.
Yeah,
he got himself sent off.
Yeah, he got himself sent off due to that tackle on Murphy. But Osimhen has been a terror to defenders in this competition. He has committed a lot of defense, and that's one thing he brings. If he's not scoring, there's that presence he brings, and you have to give it to Osimhen. In this competition, not scoring, he has not really let it get to him. And even though he's in a good scoring chance, he looks for the better player right there. Hardly will you find a striker that will do that most of the time.
And that's a good run from Ivory Coast as of Seko Fofana tries to make sure the run of Simon Adiga there. But Ademola Aina to the rescue for the Nigerian national team as the sends that straight to the throwing for the Ivorians in the 48th minute. As Ivory Coast will takes a quick play against the Nigerian national team, and it's Ivory Coast on the ball right now, taking all their time. And there's a big Vatu sends one straight into the box there for Ivorians there, and it's Nigeria clearing the lines, but still Ivory Coast on the ball, and it's Frank Casey who tries to measure the run of his teammate, and it's going to be a corner kick.
Free kick.
Is it a free kick or a corner kick?
Yeah,
a free kick to Ivory Coast, and it's the legendary Masgreda who has just won Ivory Coast a free kick in a dangerous position in the 48th minute of the second half. That was a close one. That might have just been
that's not the free kick. He got the ball.
That's not the leg.
He got the ball. That's not the free kick.
I think of the referee decision.
It should be a
It
corner kick.
was the linesman that flagged it. So not really the referee's fault right there. The linesman flagged it and it was in front of him. Well, sometimes you don't get this decision.
He has a free kick to Ivory Coast in a dangerous position. Will they be getting the equalizer early on in the second half? It's just 49 minutes played already in this encounter, which means we've seen 4 minutes of action in the second half. And Ivory Coast has a free kick against the Super Eagles of Nigeria. A lot of tall men in the box there for the Ivorians. And it's Lukman and Chukwueze forming the block walls for the Super Eagles of Nigeria. as the number 15 Masgridel prepared to take that free kick against the Super Eagles.
Yeah, you know, a
And
lot of
takes a long one straight into the box there. And it's Victor Osimhen clearing for the Super Eagles. And still Ivory Coast in play and find himself in the box. A shot there. But Nigeria clears the lines against the Ivorians. But still Ivory Coast mounting the pressure against the Super Eagles of Nigeria. And Nigeria doing a lot of defending with about 8 to 9 Nigerians in the box there. And he has a big run for Ivory Coast into the box. And this might just be the equalizer. And straight into the hands of the Nigerian goalkeeper after that shot from the Ivorian. One bally to the rescue. And we can see Truce Ekong talking to the goalkeeper. You have to be calm. You just have to be calm there.
Yeah, he has to be calm. Look at that.
Spill that into the hands of the Ivorians there.
Yeah, he spilled that. And look at that block from Calvin Bassey. Look at
that ball was destined for the back of the net. It was destined for the back of the net. And still Nigeria were back in possession against them. Ivory Coast is Olaino on the ball. Sends one straight into Chukwueze. And Chukwueze back into the hands of Olaino, who sends one straight into the run. It's of Ademola Lookman. But the Ivorians have 2 central backs back there defending and blocking the face of goal for them there. And straight into the hands of the Yaya Fofana, who sends one straight into the middle. Frank Casey on the ball back into the hands of the goalkeeper. Yaya Fofana sends the long one against the Super Eagles. And yes, Nigeria clearing their lines and straight into the hands of Ademola Lookman, who couldn't get his control. Chukwueze, sorry, who couldn't control that. And it's a throw into Ivory Coast. Kwan taking that throw in as Ivory Coast coming in with a big pressure against the Super Eagles. Early stages of the second half. 5 minutes played in the second half. And still the Ivorians who are enjoying the better share of possession against the Super Eagles in this encounter.
Yeah, fair share of ball possession, deservedly so. But, you know, the Super Eagles has been lucky not to go a goal down right now because of that defensive brilliance from Calvin Bassey. But they need to be careful. You can't be committing these kinds of error. And looking at the way things are going, it is really, really risky right there.
And that is going to be a foul against the Super Eagles of Nigeria right there against them Ivory Coast in the 51st minute of this encounter. And we have a caller on the program. Let's see who the caller is. Okay, we missed that call, and it's still 1-0 Nigerian lead against Ivory Coast in this encounter. And it's the 51st minute of that game, and it's the free kick to Nigeria. Stanley Nwabali takes that and sends one straight into the other half. And it's Victor Osimhen who pushes that for Nigeria, but still being played as Ivory Coast, who are currently in possession against Nigeria as they attack against the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Frank Casey on the ball sends one straight onto the run. Is of Masgridel, who goes 1-1 against Seydou Sanusi, beat his man and went straight to the ground. And I think VR will be checking that for Ivory Coast penalty in that encounter. And it's the 52nd minute. Do you think that was a penalty?
Let's see a replay. We check if that is a penalty. You know, it is one thing to have a touch. It is for another thing for the touch to be strong enough to actually win a penalty.
And the referee has asked for play to stop there. And it's the Ivorians, Masgridel, who is down. Let's see that check there. And that was a foul from Seydou Sanusi until Masgridel there. We can see the Nigerian goalkeeper telling the referee to give him a yellow card for diving there. Let's do a check of that ball. Let's say close look of that if that was actually a right call or a right call from Masgridel. Dribbled this man there. No, that wasn't a foul. That wasn't a foul. It was what got his leg. That should be a yellow card. That should be a yellow card.
That should be a yellow card.
Okay, going straight to the comment section, we have Oluwakemi, first attempt, first goal. Second attempt will be a second goal for Nigeria in this encounter. And we also have Akwi Pro Service. Okay, we also have Adesoji Adeni. I pray that God will assist us in this game so that we can even forget about the depression in the country.
Of course.
Okay, back to the encounter. And the referee is not having any of that. And it's going to be a yellow card to Masgridel for diving in that. Oh, is it Masgridel or the Nigerian goalkeeper?
The goalkeeper and Sergio.
Okay.
Yeah. And then let's see.
I think that yellow card should be going to Masgridel because that was the dive. It's a yellow card to the Nigerian goalkeeper. And it's I think these Ivorians are actually feeling that they are playing at home and they have the advantage. Because you know in the first half we saw what's it called? Indika also threatening Victor Osimhen.
Yeah, Indika right there. You know that tackle whereby he went way up for that. And Nwabali should be careful. We can't afford to lose him in this game. No backup plan. He needs to stay calm, stay in his mind, and let him stay. Look at this. What is
Well,
this?
that was the
This
foul.
is
That
a
was the
yellow
tackle.
card
That
for
was the tackle.
that.
That
You
should
know
have been a
what
yellow
Wabali
card.
actually did was that he was telling the referee
But this should have been a yellow
to
card.
issue him a yellow
This
card.
shouldn't have been a yellow card too.
Bali should have kept quiet. He responded. That's how to do it. When the captain come at you, keep quiet, just laugh. You are leading. Why are you exposing yourself to all this
And
yellow
Ari
card?
is also having a yellow card too.
It was the 54th minute of this account approaching the 55th minute. 10 minutes played already in the second half. And it's still Nigeria leading 1-0. But going straight to the statistics, it's Ivory Coast who are having a better share of possession. 67% in Nigeria reduced to 33% of ball possession. 2 total shots from Nigeria in this game. 1 shot on target for the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Ivory Coast has seen 11 shots in this game. And 4 shots on target, 5 shots off target in this encounter.
Yeah, you know that is a game that they've been in charge of the possession. So it won't be surprising to see that they are the ones with the highest number of shots. But that shows that they have not been clinical in front of goal.
Yes, Nigeria attacking right now is Victor Osimhen on the ball right there against the Ivorians, setting one straight into the way of his compatriots and his Ivory Coast, who has restored or retained their possession against Nigeria right now. His Ivory Coast, who are currently in possession, is that Odion on the ball there, sends one straight into Brand there, and Ivory Coast trying to clear their lines against the Super Eagles of Nigeria. It's going to be a throw into the Ivorians. Frank Oyeka has been everywhere in this game. He has really been the tank for the Super Eagles. 56 minutes gone. It's still Nigeria leading 1-0 against Ivory Coast.
Yeah, I see Nigeria leading. Ivory Coast trying to come back to the party. And it's just 10 minutes to the halftime, 10 minutes into the second half already. So I think right now, they really, really, really need to be careful because it's approaching that nervy part of the game.
And they're bringing in them.
Whereby
Yes, going to be a first substitution for the Super Eagles of Nigeria. And Moses Simon coming in to replace Chukwueze, who has actually been absent on the first half.
He has been silent in the first half. I think something is wrong with him. I think he needs a very good coach to handle it. A coach that will harness his potential. He has potential, but the consistency has been the challenge.
And what do you think Moses Simon will be bringing into the second half?
Energy, agility, and he has a whole lot defensively too. He joins the defense a lot with the marking and all.
Yes, Ivory Coast against the Super Eagles of Nigeria. It's Max Gruder on the ball, sends one straight into the box. But that should be going off, and what a meet there from Simon Adigra. And it's Moses Simon with his first touch in this encounter. He's going straight against the Ivorian, and it's going to be a throw into the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Moses Simon on right now. Where defensive work there from Ola Aino. Wow, that was a close one. But his hand was in the natural position there. So I don't think that should be a penalty check there against the Super Eagles of Nigeria. 57 minutes gone in this game. Still Nigeria leading 1-0. And Ivory Coast enjoying the better share of possession against the Super Eagles. Calvin Bassey on the ball sends one straight into the hands of Saidu Sanusi. Sanusi sends one straight back into the goalkeeper with Sebastian Allah chasing them. Stanley Nwabali, but Nwabali clears his lines. And Saidu sends one straight into the hands of Ademola Lookman, who runs against them. The Ivorians back forward, but was easily dispossessed there. And it's Ivory Coast who are turning charge against the Super Eagles as the charge against Nigeria. Frank Eze on the ball is being cut out there, but the referee says no, that is going to be a free kick against the big man.
Sometimes what we get from this referee, there are some clinical tackles that this referee will blow. You don't content, you get the ball out of the player's leg. And I wonder why the referee is blowing.
That's a foul. That's a foul.
But he got the ball. He took the ball out of his leg.
Got the leg. It's different. When you get the ball alone, it's different. He has gotten some wrong, but I think that case is on. I think he got it right.
Yes, Ivory Coast charging against the Super Eagles of Nigeria, but Nigeria clears the line, and Nigeria has all the 10 outfield players defending with all their life in this encounter right now. We are yet to get into the 88th minute. They are right defending right now. Yeah, and the pressure is there. How much can you soak a pressure against these Ivorians? They take outside shots very well.
They soak.
Talking about outside shot, that's a great shot there from Seri here, and that goes off play, and it's going to be a goal kick to the Super Eagles of Nigeria in the 58th minute. If your health can't take you to watch this match, please just do good to leave the TV screens of this encounter because the pressure coming in this game.
Yeah, because
we are soaking a lot of pressure.
And it's better to watch Premier Sport, when we talk, so that you don't pressurize yourself.
We are approaching the pressure field part of the game where emotions will start flaring up. So if you are not elderly balanced to watch this game, you can always get the result. It doesn't change anything.
Yes, Victor Osimhen on the ball, but couldn't keep that in play, and it's going to be a throw into the Ivorians. 59 minutes played, and still Nigeria 1, Ivory Coast 0. And that second goal is very much needed for the Super Eagles right now in this encounter. Oh, Ivory Coast will be coming back in this game. Let's see if the Ivorians can just come back against the Super Eagles of Nigeria. The home crowd are being silenced right now, and that is costing the Nigerians. And here's another run, and Simon Adigrag set into the box of the Super Eagles and still being played. And still Ivory Coast straight into the hands of Stanley Nwabali. And a good chance for Ivory Coast to come back into this game. Frank Casey with that big nod at the end. But couldn't keep that in check, or couldn't set that into the box or into the net of the Super Eagles. What a run there from Ivory Coast. And that was a bad defending there from Calvin Bassey. But Nigeria were just lucky enough not to consider a goal there. Simon Adigra has really been that danger man for Ivory Coast.
Yeah, he has been the danger man, but the defenders should not be complacent. They should not be complacent. It's very, very important. You see what I'm talking about, positioning. You see his movement to where the ball is. Another goalkeeper, this would have been a diving save. Yeah. Because of positioning, he got it right. But you can't be complacent at the back. I think this is the right time for the right coach, Nigerian coach, to be shouting on them. Look at it.
Against the 60th minute of this encounter, 30 minutes to go in this game.
But this is not the time for Wabali to be doing this. Is it the time? It's just the half-hour mark.
You know what you need to understand is, if your team is leading, you don't keep the ball flowing. You kill their tempo.
Yes, Nigeria attacking against Ivory Coast, and it's Ola Aina who has just lost possession. And it's going to be a throw into the Super Eagles of Nigeria in the 61st minute of this game. Is this Ivory Coast?
The referee was throwing, like someone was pointing.
I think that ball actually met Ola Aina on his way out, and it's Ivory Coast who has a throw-in and an opportunity to attack against the Super Eagles of Nigeria. And I think that very early into this encounter, and it's Indika who sends one straight into Audio Kosunu there. And it's Audion who sends one straight into Sergi Oria, and it's back into the hands of Audion in the center defense, who finds Ivan Indika. And it's Ivory Coast who are coming straight against the Super Eagles of Nigeria. A long one straight into the hands, into the box there. It's declared there by the Super Eagles of Nigeria. But Alex Wobi was almost setting up an assist for the Ivorians there, as Nigeria clearing their lines against the Ivorians. Moses Simon sends that out for a throw into Ivory Coast in the 62nd minute. The pressure is mounting in, and we can see the Ivorians pushing the Nigerians above and beyond their limits in this encounter.
Yeah, you know, one thing I noticed.
And the long shots!
And that was a beautiful save from
what a save there from the Nigerian goalkeeper, Stanley Nwabali, of that shot from Audion Kosunu there. And that was almost destined for the back of the net. That was destined for the back of the net. What a shot there from Ivory Coast against the Super Eagles of Nigeria. The Vero International, God thank you for the first goal. And we also have a lot of Nigerians to the back of the net. As that is the equalizer from the Ivorians against the Super Eagles of Nigeria. That goal has been coming, and Ivory Coast has just gotten the equalizer. And it's that big man, Frank Casey, with that equalizer for Ivory Coast against the Super Eagles of Nigeria in the 62nd minute. It's Nigeria 1, Ivory Coast 1.
Yeah, Nigeria 1, Ivory Coast 1. One thing you don't want to do is be complacent. The defense of Nigeria so far has been complacent in this game. And look at it, how they conceded from this corner kick. It is a testament to Nigeria being complacent, and you don't want them to come back this early in the second half. And right now, it's advantage Cote d'Ivoire.
Yes, advantage Cote d'Ivoire has just gotten the equalizer against the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Frank Casey was free there, and the pick of the near spot against the Nigerian goalkeeper there. There was nobody attacking or defending against Frank Casey. He was left free, and he picked the spot rightly there to send Ivory Coast crowds into joy. And
Nwabali was
I think he was trying to cover that.
He wanted to go out, but the ball went ahead of him. That was why this ball could get.
Well, I think he should be
saving. If it was on the line, if it was on the line, he would have saved this. He would have saved this. But you know, it's a header to the ground, so it's difficult to save right now. So it's Nigeria 1, Cote d'Ivoire 1.
Well, it's Nigeria 1, Cote d'Ivoire 1 in this encounter, and you can see the Ivorian fans sharing and getting themselves rolling. And in the right mood, they've actually dominated play against the Super Eagles of Nigeria. And it's a well-deserved equalizer against Nigeria who are back chasing this game against the Ivorians, and one sent straight into the box, and it's Ivory Coast breaking the lines against the Nigerian team and trying to attack again against the Super Eagles of Nigeria in this encounter. And yes, Ivory Coast still in possession of this encounter of ball, and they sends one straight into the midfield, and it's Seri on the ball there, who sends one back into the hands of Odion Kasonu there, and Odion sends one straight into the hands of Conan, and Conan, the left back for the Ivorians, sends one straight into the midfield. It's still Ivory Coast enjoying the better share of possession. 64 minutes gone in this encounter. It's Nigeria 1, Ivory Coast 1. It's Ivory Coast still enjoying better share of possession. Nigeria has not really been in this game right from the start of this encounter.
Yeah, they've not really been in this game. That goal just came from the run of play. And you can't sit back like this for the whole 90 minutes. You just keep increasing the pressure on your team right there. And that explains why Ivory Coast are back in this game. And the Super Eagles are nowhere to be found yet in this game.
Okay, still Ivory Coast after that goal, trying to get the second goal against the Super Eagles in this encounter. Adigra on the ball on the right side. He has really been one of the most bright Ivorians in this encounter, as Ivory Coast still enjoying possession. I'm not really in support of this, formation or tactics be set by Ose Pacero, defending too deep against the Ivorians.
Yeah, that's what we keep saying from timely memorial.
Yes, Nigerian breaking against the Ivorians right there, and it's up 2 against 5 against
you see, they have to wait.
And yeah, some Nigerian breaking there, but couldn't muster the courage of getting into the box of the Ivorians, and the referee has just asked for play to be paused, and it's going to be a foul check on the Ivorian player who is currently down. And that looks like the number 17 of Ivory Coast in that, who has gone down of that foul check. That is Sergio Aurier, who has gone down of a foul, of a clean foul there from Calvin Bassi.
No,
Ademola Lookman. It was the one who fouled Ademola Lookman. You understand?
I'm here to see.
So I'll let me see the referee decision. It was the one who fouled Ademola Lookman.
Look at this.
Okay, we also have Crispin Simfukwe. Nigeria will beat Ivory Coast, and Mohamed Salahuddin. Super Eagles wake up and win. Yes, they need to wake up in this encounter if they need to win. Talking about the two big men who have scored in this game, and talking about men of big occasions, Frank Casey and the Nigerian goal scorer Williams Trust Ekong in this encounter. It's the 66th minute, and it's 1-1 between the Super Eagles of Nigeria and Ivory Coast.
Yeah, talking about Frank Casey, this is also his third goal in this tournament. I think he's sharing same this thing with the likes of Lookman and Ekong.
There's nobody to even follow up for the loose balls for the Nigerian setup. And this is one thing that comes with playing deep, sitting deep in these kinds of games. But, let's see.
I was saying in the first half, I don't really like Nigeria scoring in the first half. Because I know that coming into the second half, the mindset of the manager will be, let us try and defend for 45 minutes. Since we didn't concede a goal in the first 45 minutes, we can defend for the second 45 minutes of the game. And yes, Ivory Coast attacking against the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Mas Gridel on the ball there, tries to beat his man, and Nigeria was reclaimed possession of the ball and sends one straight into the midfield. Is Nigeria still in possession, is Ademola Lookman. Is that Ademola Lookman or Moses Simon?
I think that's
Moses Simon. Is a foul against Ivory Coast, and it's going to be a free kick to the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Nigeria takes a quick start there, and is Sanusi who sends one straight into the run. Is up Ademola Lookman, who we've not really seen in this game, and it's going to be a free kick to Nigeria in the 68th minute, and that was a foul from Sergio Aurier as he brought down the Atlanta winger in that encounter. 68 minutes gone, it's still Nigeria 1, Ivory Coast 1.
And I think this should be a yellow card, because when you
but I think he's on a yellow card already. He's on a yellow card already.
This should be a yellow card.
There's a free kick for the Super Eagles of Nigeria from a welcoming position there. And let's see what Nigeria will be making out of this set piece. Don't forget the first goal scored by the Super Eagles of Nigeria by William Trust Ekong was off a set piece. And here in the 68th minute, can Nigeria just score the second goal of a set piece situation again? Ademola Lookman standing on this, and he'll be sending that straight into the box and send it straight into the box. But that's header right there from William Trust Ekong. Sails off wide the goal post of Yaya Fofana, and it's going to be a goal kick to Ivory Coast.
I think he touched his shoulder.
It should be doing better there.
I think he touched his shoulder right there, so he couldn't get the right direction for that attempt. So,
I'm looking at Victor Osimhen. He hasn't really been in this game.
Yeah, he hasn't really been in this game. But you know that the attention is on him right there. So you cannot really say that it is because all lines are on Osimhen in this game already. So I think the coach should actually increase the bodies in the midfield. They need to stop the runs of these guys. And Sergio Aurier seems he
And it
cannot
looks like
continue.
Sergio Aurier will be withdrawn by the Ivorians, and Masgridel has taken possession of the captain armband for the remaining 22 minutes of this encounter. And it's 22 minutes to play in this game, and still Nigeria 1, Ivory Coast 1. Both goals coming off set piece of situations in this encounter. It's Ivory Coast preparing two substitutions against the Super Eagles of Nigeria, and that is Diakite,
Yeah, coming off
a
from
dangerous player.
coming off from Max Gabriel.
Masgridel.
Yeah, but Max Gabriel has been present in this game.
I think he's not really happy with that substitution.
Yeah,
And we saw Diakite, got that winning goal
Important
for
goal.
Ivory Coast against Mali. In after that goal, he was sent off for removing or taking off his shirt
His
in that
shirt,
encounter,
yeah.
and he'll be on for this remaining 21 minutes of this encounter against the Super Eagles of Nigeria to try and get that winner for Ivory Coast in this game. We still stand a very good chance of getting the winner in this encounter, having dominate play against the Super Eagles of Nigeria. And yes, Nigeria attacking against Ivory Coast, and it's Ivory Coast who has regained possession of the ball against the Super Eagles of Nigeria, attacking against Nigeria. And yes, Simon Adigra on the ball sends one straight into the midfield where he finds himself and Seri attacking against the Super Eagles of Nigeria, sends one to Conan, and Conan back into the hands of Simon Adigra, the Brighton midfielder goes one against Ola Aino, who has regained possession against him easily, and Ola Aino sends one straight into the midfield. And talking about Moses Simon, he has also been absent since coming in.
Yeah, he has been absent, but he has done a lot of marking too.
Yeah.
Because the South African midfield has completely
Ivory Coast.
The African Ivorian midfield has actually dominated the game, and that explains why you can see that even Moses Simon has been kept quiet.
And yes, Nigeria stay in play against Ivory Coast. Sends one straight, and Calvin Bassey sends one straight into no man's land. And it's going to be a throw into the Ivorians. 71st minute and 19 more minutes to go in regulation time.
Yeah, when the Super Eagles conceded against South Africa, we were here talking about it that if they had left that game for another 10 minutes, they might concede more goals. And look at it, since they conceded that goal, it has been a testament to the fact that they've sat at the defense. Maybe scared, I don't know. But
well, that goal was actually well deserved for Ivory Coast. Looking at it from the first half, they've dominated play against Nigeria. And even Nigeria scored against the run of players. Still looking at ball possession, it's still Ivory Coast maintaining the better share of ball possession, 66%, and Nigeria having just 34% of ball possession.
Huge.
Just one shot on target from the Super Eagles of Nigeria, and 7 from Ivory Coast in this game. As Ivory Coast who sends one into the balls, but easily caught there by Stanley Nwabali, who has just conceded 3 goals in 7 matches at the AFCON. And here is Frank Oyeka on the ball to lead an attack for the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Yes, Nigeria attacking against Ivory Coast. What will they make out of these? And still the Super Eagles attacking there and sends one straight into the midfield where he finds and sparking play still Ola Aino on the ball. Ola Aino holds onto it and sends one straight into the hands of Alex Iwobi, who couldn't meet that. Oh, what was that?
That was a misplaced pass by Ola Aino. Really, you can't be losing those kind of opportunities. That's an attacking opportunity for Nigeria. And to see that you didn't do anything with it.
Yes, Sebastian Alla been set on play there. And it's Simon Adingra back on the ball against the Nigerian defender, Semi Ajayi, who clears that to safety, and it's going to be a throw into the Ivorians in the 73rd minute. A lot of pressure. The Ivorians are really playing into it and looking like the likeliest team to get the second goal in this game.
Looking at it, Semi Ajayi could do better from there. Instead of clearance, you can keep that ball and find a better clearance than going for the throw-in.
Yes, Ivory Coast sending one straight into the balls, but is declared by the Super Eagles of Nigeria, who are currently in play. And Olaino sends one straight, trying to locate the run of Victor Osimhen, but the referee spotted an infringement against the Napoli striker, and it's going to be a free kick to Ivory Coast in the 73rd minute of this encounter. 73 minutes gone, and look at that. But that was surely foul there from against the Super Eagles of Nigeria.
It's game on in that encounter. You see the way Ivory is coming at the Super Eagles, asking the right questions. And I think this setup mainly should be changed to a more like 4-2-3-1
And the
formation.
cross into the box there, easily cleared by the Super Eagles, and still Ivory Coast. Seri in pole possession sends one to Diakite. Diakite with a low cross, into the box. And it's going to be a throw into the Ivorians. After that was being checked and caught out there by Calvin Bassey in the box for the Super Eagles of Nigeria. It's 74 minutes and still 1-1 in that game. And Ivory Coast asking all the right and dangerous questions against the Super Eagles. The pressure is mounting against the Nigerian team. As Ivory Coast team play, enjoying the better share of possession like they've done, and find themselves into the box with this grand opportunity for that goal. And it's Ivory Coast, and what a easy from
Sebastian Haller.
Sebastian Haller. But that
Wow.
went across the face of goal, and the Ivorians are in disbelief. The big man striker with one rare opportunity against the Super Eagles of Nigeria, but couldn't connect his acrobatic kick into the back of the net.
You know, the bench of the Super Eagles has to react.
Hmm.
That is a competition winning attempt if he had scored that goal.
Wow.
And look at the hand of
That was
Hashemi
lucky because
Ajayi
that would have been
out
that would have been a penalty against
there.
Nigeria.
That would have been a
And
penalty.
even the goalkeeper was rooted to his stand.
Yeah, there was nothing
What
he
you can
could
do.
do. That was a very good attempt. And I think the Super Eagles needs to be careful. They need to be really, really careful in this encounter. So, because if they concede another goal, it won't be
And
palatable.
this is the 75th minute of this encounter. We have another cooling break, and it's 1-1 between Nigeria and Ivory Coast. 15 more minutes to go in this encounter. Let's go straight to the statistics. We have all four of Cote d'Ivoire's previous CAF African Cup of Nations finals have ended goalless and gone to penalties. They've won two of those shootouts in 1992 and 2015, both versus Ghana, and they've lost 2006 against Egypt and 2012 against Zambia. But we've seen 1-1 in this encounter, so this game is not ending goalless. William Troost Ekong has scored from 4 of his 5 shots on target at the CAF African Cup of Nations overall for Nigeria, converting 2 penalties at this year's tournament. He's one of only 4 Nigerians to score 2 penalties at a single AFCON alongside Samuel Ojebode in 1976, JJ Okocha also in 2004, and Victor Moses in 2013. Although excluding shootout, the last penalty scored in an AFCON final was in 1988 by Emmanuel Kunde for Cameroon against Nigeria. And we'll be going back into the second half, and that was the defining moment. It was a free header. I think it was Alex Iwobi who freed Frank Casey there.
There was nobody standing on him. So I think that they should be careful. And see, when since first half, whenever Ivory Coast has set piece, many of the times they tend to free up a guy or two in the box. And I think they need to check that. They can't afford to lose concentration right now. If you are defending, you need to defend the whole 90 minutes. So I think Nigeria needs to do better. Nigeria is not playing well. That's the truth.
Yeah, Nigeria has not really been in this encounter against the Ivorians. Let's just hope they can come in big in the last 15 minutes of this encounter against the Ivorians. Or will this game be either straight into extra times, or will it be Ivory Coast finding that deep winner against Nigeria in this encounter? But if by play, looks like Ivory Coast might just be getting that winner.
It looks more like it. But when you talk about deserved teams to get this one, I think Ivory Coast deserves it more because look at the way they have been playing. The Super Eagles have not shown that hunger that they want to win.
There's Victor Osimhen who looks in pain there after that. Wow!
Landed on his right foot.
And that was Seko Fofana who landed on the foot of the Napoli striker. I just hope he'll be able to continue this. Because that was a bad landing. That was a bad landing on that leg.
That was really a bad landing on the leg for Osimhen. And you can see Fofana also holding his waist. Yeah. So it's just collision. Football is a contact game. So this
you can hear that from the guy that football is a contact game. And we're in the 77th minute of that encounter, approaching the 78th minute of this game, and still 1-1 between the Super Eagles of Nigeria and the Ivory Coast in this final of the AFCON 2023. And the game is really living up to expectations. Both heavyweights and both going for both trying to win this tournament. Nigeria trying to win their 4th tournament, and Ivory Coast trying to win a 3rd tournament in this competition. And Nigeria making 2 substitutions is Alhassan Yusuf, who has been thrown
Coming
into
for
this game
Iwobi.
for Iwobi. I think that's the right substitution.
Yeah, energy
We'll
to
be
mark
seeing
in the
Victor
midfield.
Osimhen also coming into this game, and I'm sorry,
Iheanacho.
Iheanacho being brought into this game, and it's Ademola Lookman who has been replaced by the Super Eagles coach for the remaining
I
12
think
minutes
this
of
is
this
a
encounter.
6-4-4-2
Yeah.
formation. I think so. But let's see what the what the game will actually interpret, because with time we'll see the mindset of the coach. Right?
It's 12 minutes to play by both teams, and still 1-1 between Nigeria and Ivory Coast as we approach the 7th to 9th minute of this encounter. As Ivory Coast will be starting play from the goal kick against the Super Eagles of Nigeria after that fair play from the Nigerian team against the Ivorians.
Should that be a fair
That
play?
shouldn't have been a fair play, because that was a big fall on Victor Osimhen. And even to think that Victor Osimhen hasn't really got it's a free kick for the Super Eagles of Nigeria to restart play, and sends one straight into the box without very chance, but straight into the hands of the goalkeeper Fofana for the Ivorians, who would want to play in that encounter as we approach the 80th minute. 80 minutes of play already, and it's still 0-0 between Nigeria and Ivory Coast, with Nigeria sucking all the pressures against the Ivorians. And it's 10 minutes to play in this encounter, 10 minutes for Ivory Coast to find the winner, 10 minutes for Nigeria to find the winner, or this game goes straight into extra times.
Yeah, 10
extra
minutes
time,
plus additional time. Maybe we'll say 15 or 17 to 18 minutes. But let's see, because the Ivory Coast are coming at the Super Eagles and they're beginning to grow into the game, creating clearer cut chances that is better than what they had in the first half. You see, you have to just give it to Faye. The tactical.
Yes, Ivory Coast, who has regained possession against Nigeria right there, an opportunity to send one straight into the box. And into the box, but that Allah couldn't get onto that, and Seko Fofana on the ball. And every loose ball has been going straight into the hands of the Ivorians. And it's Dingra into the box, and that is the second goal. And that is Allah with that goal for the Ivorians. And Ivory Coast goes into the lead against Nigeria. Sebastian Allah when you needed the most.
Yeah, when you needed the most. We keep talking about this. The way they were coming at the Super Eagles, they were going to get that goal. It's just a matter of time.
It's Ivory Coast who has taken the lead for the first time in this encounter against the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Who else than Sebastian Allah? Look at that goal. Look at that take from him there. And that is a typical striker goal.
Yeah,
Nigeria was conceded in the 81st minute of this encounter. 9 minutes for Ivory Coast to hold on to win their third AFCON title. And what a way to win it on your home soil.
Yeah, what a way to win it. Deservedly, they've been the best and the better side today. So I think
you can see the Nigerian legend.
You can see Joseph
Yobo and what's it called?
Kanu.
And Kanu Anko there.
But there was nothing Nwabali could do.
There's nothing he could have done there. There's nothing he could have done there. Look at that big run there from what's it called? Digra. And look at that. It reminds me of no one else than Ibrahimovic. It reminds me of Ibrahimovic there.
He touched that ball.
Just a one touch there. And send it straight into the back of the net.
Too much space right there.
That is the typical striker goal there from Sebastian Allah to send them to give Ivory Coast the lead against the Super Eagles of Nigeria. It's really going to be a big 9 minutes in this encounter in a game that the Nigerian team has not really come to party against the Ivorians.
We keep.
What was Olubudi's prediction? 3-1. 3-1 for the Super Eagles of Nigeria. It's looking like this Ivory Coast that might be taking it 21 against Nigeria. As Nigeria coming all out against the Ivorians with this great chance, but easily cleared there by the Ivorians in the 83rd minute of this game. And 7 minutes to go in this encounter against Ivory Coast, and still Nigeria were currently in possession against Ivory Coast. And with this great chance for a cross, and sends a cross into the box. Victor Osimhen couldn't get onto that, and that was being cleared by the Ivorians, and it's going to be a throw. And that was a big clearance there from the number 5 of the Ivorians in this encounter, and that is
I think a corner kick.
Okay, and the referee looks like that. Let's see if that will be a corner kick. It's going to be a throw. And it's Ivory Coast who are currently dominating. They've dominated possession against Nigeria, so it's well deserved of 2 goals for them. You can't have 17 total shots in this game. 8 shots on target against the Super Eagles, with Nigeria having just 1 shot on target in the whole of this encounter. As yes, now Ivory Coast clearing their lines against the Super Eagles of Nigeria, but Nigeria trying to ask all the questions and see if they can get that equalizer against Ivory Coast. And Nigeria finding themselves in the box there. And this another opportunity, Olaino holding onto the ball too much there. Still back in play. Is Nigeria still in possession? Sends one straight into the box there to no man's land as Ivory Coast clearing their lines there. and holding on to the ball in the defense there, setting it out there, and Sebastian Alla running ahead of the ball, and it's Alla against Calvin Bassey, who has won the ball back against Nigeria, asking all the late questions in this game, trying to
But why is he slowing the ball?
possession against the Ivorians. I'm looking at that substitution because I can see a lot of Nigerians, complaining about taking off Ademola Lookman in this game.
Yeah, Ademola Lookman hasn't really been in this game actually. So taking him off.
And yes, Nigeria in the box there with this great chance, but all for a corner kick for the Super Eagles of Nigeria. And it's Ivory Coast defending with all their life, and that is a good chance for Moses Simon, but he couldn't keep that in play. I think he could have gone for goal there. We've seen Gabriel Jesus score from such situation
No, that
or
was
sub
a
position.
tight corner. It was not balanced on his right foot. If he was balanced on his right foot, maybe he could have done something like that. But this is just a paracetamol after you are feeling the headache. Yeah? That's why I keep, from the first game.
But it is, they never came into this game.
They
Talking
never
about seriously,
came
they never
into
came
this
into this
game.
game. Scoring the first goal was even a lucky goal for
Yeah,
Nigeria.
it was a lucky
And
goal.
that was going to be a corner kick to Ivory Coast in this encounter. And then the see Nigeria preparing on that substitution is and that sent another one straight into the box there. It's going to be another corner kick for the Super Eagles of Nigeria, and that is Kelechi Iheanacho going straight to take that corner kick for the Super Eagles of Nigeria. What a twist of fate for the Ivorians in this competition, right there.
They know how to come back.
From needing that victory, from needing 2 goals from from
terrible
Morocco in the
corner
group stage against Zambia to be able to qualifying as one of the best losers to finding themselves in the final. What a run from the Ivorians! Miraculously, they are here in the final, and they are 6 minutes away from what will be their third AFCON title.
Yeah, they are 6 minutes away, but you just have to show up. What has happened has happened. You need to show up. You were leading 1-0. What did you do? You want to sit back and surrender possession. No, you don't surrender possession like that. And you see that this is a midfield.
Yes, under substitution is Victor Osimhen, who has had his last impact in this encounter. Oh, it looks like he won't be the one being withdrawn in this game, and it's the number 3 Onyeka being withdrawn in this encounter. And it looks like the Nigerian manager is going all out to attack against the Ivorians. Aribo and Murphy being thrown into this encounter, and Saidu Sanusi also being withdrawn. And one defender and a midfielder being withdrawn.
Yeah, you see, when we talk about this game, the Ivorians are comeback kings. You can't just stay at the back and defend for over 45 minutes when the pressure is high. Look at those goals. Lack of concentration. Look at how Sebastian Alla touched that ball in front of the goal. And it was a run of play, so you can hardly blame him for that. So I still think the Super Eagles setup, honestly, coming into this competition, we keep saying it. This team can't string 7 passes together without getting intercepted. That was my headache. I keep saying it, but people were wallowed up in the victory.
Okay, so the Nigerian player organized Ivorians and Ivory Coast are also preparing to substitutions of their own. Is Sangare and Crasso will be thrown into this game, and it's the second goal scorer, Sebastian Alla, will be withdrawn, and Seko Fofana also be withdrawn by the Ivorians. And it looks like it's a time-wasting tactics right now from the Ivorians for the last 4 minutes.
This is a terrible time to concede a second goal. This is a time whereby you hardly find a way back.
I think Olaino should be doing better there.
No, there was nothing. The thing is, he shouldn't have given Adingra space to run in.
Yeah.
That was where the error came from. He gave Adingra space. So Adingra used that space and put that cross into the box.
It's Ivory Coast who are 4 minutes or 3 minutes away from their third AFCON title right there on home soil. And we can see the president also in big happiness right there on the pitch. It's the 88th minute and 2 minutes to go regulation time. We might be having 6 minutes to play in additional time in this encounter. The play has restarted, and it's Nigeria currently in possession against the Ivorians, sending one straight into the other half. But it's going to be a throwing to Ivory Coast. No doubt Nigerians, they've never even been in this game right from the first half. Yeah. Just one shot on target in this encounter shows how terrible the Nigerian team has been in this encounter. A lot of respect they've thrown straight into the Ivorians. Or should we say it was the pressure of playing in front of almost a full Ivorian crowd.
No, I don't think so. They took the lead. So even if you are not playing well, that's an advantage. Work on it, dominate the midfield. Don't let them take the ball from you. It is very important. Now look at it. Sat back without anything going forward. You can't just sit back like that. That is a recipe for disaster. But if you had been going forward, when they come back, you get the ball and you use it very well. You can see a lot of loose passes.
Why are they not attacking now?
You
Because
see,
why were you defending right there, right in the early stage of the second half, when you know you could actually attack against the Ivorians? We gave them all the utmost respect.
yeah,
We
to
allowed them to
attack,
dictate
yeah.
the play against us and get those 2 goals. They picked their spots and got the 2 goals in this account. And still Nigeria were currently in play. In 89 minutes, 1 minute to go in regulation time in this account. In the final of the AFCON, as Ivory Coast leading 2-1 against the Super Eagles of Nigeria. And they'll be needing 1 more minute to confirm if they'll be taking the AFCON 2023 title. And still Nigeria were currently in play right now. And let's say this might just be one of the final attack for the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Will this be a chance? Oh no, it's been blocked there by the Ivorians defenders there. And still Nigeria were currently in play. Audion with that big save there for the Ivorians there. As Nigeria were currently attacking against the Ivorians, asking for the last question in the 90th minute of regulation time. And still in play, Olaino on the ball. Ozon but lost possession.
What is Ola not doing? Losing the ball in critical position. He lost the ball too that led to that attack.
And he has been issued a yellow card.
He has been issued a yellow card, and it's the 90th minute of play. It's Ivory Coast leading 2-1 against Nigeria. 2 second half goal from Ivorians to overturn Nigeria and first half lead in this encounter. As Ivory Coast, who are destined to win their 3rd AFCON title in regulation time.
Yeah, deservedly, they deserve to win. You need to come to the party before you can.
That was a beautiful play by
and that was a good.
That was a beautiful play from Pelagian actually.
Yeah, that was beautiful play. But I think it should be aiming for the top corner because you know there were a lot of bodies there, so they will actually go on the floor. So you should be aiming for the top corner for those times.
It was the first minute of additional minutes being played already, and still Ivory Coast who are currently leading 2-1 against Nigeria in the last moments of this encounter. And let's see what Ivory Coast can they hold on to this 2-1 lead, or will it be them scoring the 3rd goal? Will it be Nigeria coming back into this game against the Ivorians in the dying embers of this encounter? 2-1 the lead, courtesy of that 2 comeback. First one was Frank Casey getting off that corner kick with an header in the 62nd minute. And Sebastian Alla in the 81st minute adding the icing to the cake for the Ivorians in this encounter. Is Nigeria currently in play right there? In 7-minute additional time added by the referee. We've seen the first minute of additional time played already. We're in the 2nd minute of additional time. Is Nigeria holding on to the play? And still Nigeria in possession of the ball for the last 5 minutes of this additional time. 5 minutes to go in this game. 5 minutes for Ivory Coast to win or confirm they are winning on the 3rd AFCON title. And it's going to be a throw into the Super Eagles of Nigeria in the 2nd minute of additional time.
Yeah, throwing to Super Eagles of Nigeria. Why weren't they playing like this from the start of the second half? Take the best form of defense is attack. You can't sit back too much. Pragmatism is not just about defending alone. It's about when you get the ball, maximize your use of the ball. And that's what makes pragmatism very sweet. And that's what the Nigerian setup has failed to do. Look at that corner kick. You fricassee from a corner kick in your own box. How? So I think they have to take.
There's a long throw there for the Nigerian team there into the box. Will this be a chance, but easily cleared there by the Ivorians, and still Nigeria mounting a lot of pressure against the Ivorians late in this encounter. And it's going to be a free kick to the Super Eagles. 3rd minute of additional time, and it's 4 minutes to play in this encounter.
Seri has been withdrawn for Lazare and Mane right there. And this is a good time for Nigeria to get an equalizer. If they get an equalizer, the key players for Ivory Coast are out of the field of play. You have Seri, you have Sebastian Alla, and even Seko Fofana. They are out of the field of play. So if the Super Eagles can get an equalizer, it will be an advantage.
There's a free kick to Nigeria in Moses Simon on that and sends one low cross into the box, but easily blocked there by the Ivorians. And there's 3 minutes of additional time played already. Nigeria clears the line, sends one straight into the goalkeeper, Stanley Nwabali, who holds onto the ball and we're looking to send one straight back into the box of the Ivorians.
And still wasting the time.
Holding on to that and sends one straight into the box to try and locate up the Nigerians in the box. Easily cleared there by the Ivorians, but still Nigeria in possession And yes,
Yeah,
might
good
just be a
match.
chance,
All
but
this
easily
stuff.
cleared there by the Ivorians, who will be mounting a counter against Nigeria. Is Ivory Coast looking for their third goal against the Super Eagles of Nigeria right now? And easily cleared there, but still Ivory Coast, the Akiti on the ball there as it runs straight against the Nigerian defenders, and it's going to be a throw into Ivory Coast in the 4th minute of additional time. 3 minutes to play in this encounter.
There are 3 minutes to play in this encounter, and it looks like a game that is home and dry for Ivory Coast. And honestly, disappointing performance for the Super Eagles in this final. This, when we keep talking about this way of playing football, it is just a loss when you lose a game that will expose how the threat is or the weakness of this team. And look at how the Ivorians has successfully exposed the Super Eagles.
It has really been a total dominance game from the Ivorians against the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Another chance for Ivory Coast to score the third goal, but that sails off wide, and that was a good shot there from Sango. And it's up the 95th minute. 2 minutes to go in this game. 2 minutes for Ivory Coast to confirm their third AFCON title. They are hosting and winning after what looks like they might be going out in the group stage, but they just mustered that courage, came back into the competition from the second round, and here they are in the final, and they are 2 minutes away from being confirmed as the AFCON winner. And still Nigeria still trying to see if they can get that second goal equalizer against the Ivorians in this game. And Calvin Bass, who is on the ball there and looks to hold on to it, but lost possession, but the referee spotted an infringement there. And it's going to be a free kick to the Super Eagles of Nigeria in the 95th minute of this game.
Yeah.
And it's looking like it's a done and dusted game already.
Yeah, it looks like it's a done and dusted game. And you have to look at it. How can you be in a comfortable driver's seat and decapulate like this towards the dying embers of this game? It is something that you have to question the decision of the coach. The Super Eagles didn't play well in this encounter, and they deserve to lose this game, honestly.
Yes, still Nigeria asking the question, but easily cleared there by the Ivorians, and still Nigeria in play and enjoying the possession of the ball, still asking all the questions against the Ivorians, who are currently defending with all their life against Nigeria right now. And let's see what they'll be making out of this. What looks like a game that is done and dusted and still been played into the box. Ivory Coast having a chance to clear their lines and clears the lines successfully against the Nigerian team and going out and attacking against the Super Eagles of Nigeria. As the night is the 96th minute, 1 minute to go in this game. 1 more minute for the Ivorians to finally win the AFCON 2023.
Yeah, 1 minute to go. And honestly, it has been a Cinderella story for the Ivorians. I was about to go out of the competition, and luckily for them, Morocco helps them defeat the last
Zambia.
Zambia right there.
And we can see the Ivorians celebrating on the bench already because they know this is a done and dusted affair. We are into the 7th minute of additional time and just 30 seconds away from the end of this game. And it's Ivory Coast who are on coast to winning their third AFCON title, and they will be named champions of the AFCON 2023 on home soil.
And deservedly.
They actually deserve their victory, no doubt.
Honestly. They deserve it because they've taken out heavyweight teams that have been presumed to be tournament favorites. Senegal first. They took out Senegal.
And every night from now, we'll be expecting the final whistle from the central referee as we hit the 7th minute additional time mark in this encounter. And we can see the central referee from Mauritania checking onto his his wristwatch there to check the minutes, and this should be the final kick, and that is the final kick. It's Ivory Coast who have hosted and won the AFCON, defeating the Super Eagles of Nigeria 2-1 in the final to win their third AFCON World competition. It has been for the Ivorians. Emmanuel Faye came into this team at the end of after the group stage and just pushed this team near misses, winning games through the dying minute situations. And here we have the Ivorians as the champions of AFCON. Nigeria losing 2-1 in this encounter.
Yeah, Nigeria losing 2-1.
They deserve to lose.
The Ivorians have actually shown class against Super Eagles. I told me it's just a miscalculation of tactics that actually caused
not miscalculation.
Yeah, of course, it's miscalculation.
From the beginning of this tournament, how many games have you seen the Super Eagles stream 6-7 passes? Shegun, you remember that I keep saying these things. when you see a team that can hurt you, they will hurt you real bad.
They were
They will
never
hurt you
in
real
Nigeria were
bad.
never in this game. They were never
Whenever
in this
there
game.
was no point when Nigeria was in control of this game. Even if Nigeria win this game, this will just be an injustice to football. It will be an injustice to football because when you look at it, Ivory Coast did the playing, did the marking, they reduced Osimhen to just chasing the balls. What is the honestly, this is a disappointing game for the Super Eagles.
Nigeria will have to wait until Morocco 2025. This is just a year away to try and win their fourth AFCON title. But no doubt, it has really been, a good performance from the Super Eagles of Nigeria at the AFCON.
Yeah,
from
defensively.
the first game, nobody ever gave the Nigerian team a chance to get to the final.
One thing. When you look at it, as far as I'm concerned, the Super Eagles has been good defensively, but attacking, they've been questionable. The midfield has not been the best. Look at how Ivory Coast outran the midfield. It was just like there were no midfield. Honestly, the Super Eagles didn't come to the party. Honestly, as far as I'm concerned, if they are shedding tears, it's just crocodile tears. You need to come to the party. Football is not. Nobody will come and hand you the trophy on a platter of gold. You have to deserve it. You have to fight for it. Look at it. How many shots on target the Super Eagles have? Terrible. You see, I can't even muster a good chance the Super Eagles created. This is abysmal. You can't get into the final of a competition and play like this. This is just like raising the hope of your fans and just dashing it. This is terrible.
Wait, to some extent, that is football. Somebody must win in the final. Well, I want to. In the beginning, nobody gave the Super Eagles a chance. That we never thought they will even go across.
But they got it. But they got to the final.
They got to the final.
It's not a recipe for bad performance.
Yeah, it's not outrightly a bad performance. It's just that they didn't win. They didn't win the final. They got to the final. To me,
but did they perform well in the final?
Of course, this is the tactics they've been using to win everybody. They don't hold the football because you understand the defensive way they play.
No, when you look at this game, when you look at it very well, how many times did you see the Super Eagles string 5-6 passes together? How many times did you see a defense splitting pass? How many times did you see good crosses?
This is the tactics of Pesero that we questioned it from the beginning, but it was giving the result. You understand what I'm saying? But there is a miscalculation here because one, that tactics was actually working for him. He got the first goal in the first half. Nigeria got the first goal in the first half, and we are playing. It was immediately the substitution came in. That was when Ivory Coast got the goal.
No. They scored the goal before the substitution.
No.
The winning goal after the substitution.
Because the first goal that they equalized.
Before the substitution.
No, it was after the substitution they got that goal. It was immediately after the substitution. It was immediately after the substitution they got that goal. We watch it.
The first substitution of the Ivorians.
It was not up to 2 minutes. He did that substitution. They got that goal.
Look at it.
Yeah.
The goal didn't even come from the guys that were substituted. So I think the first goal was gotten from the defensive laxity of the Nigerian defenders. How on earth will there be a corner kick and you free Frank Kessie? Look at the float of the ball. Just met him on the spot. He had time just to direct the header to where he wanted it to be. We can begin to wax lyrical about this, but honestly, Nigeria can continue going into competition.
And that goal was scored before Ivory Coast first substitution.
That's what I'm saying. The equalizer was
not Ivory Coast substitution, Nigeria substitution.
It was Moses Simon who came in for.
Immediately that substitution they got the goal.
I don't think that was even an effect on that.
The substitution came in 58
minutes.
They scored the goal in 60-something, 62.
That doesn't even.
What I'm saying is the Ivory Coast substitution was not before their first goal. Was after their first goal.
Now we're talking about the equalizing goal.
Let's leave that away. Let's go away from that. And let's talk about one man whose future will surely be in question right now. And that is Ose Pesero. Should he continue as the manager of the Super Eagles of Nigeria, or should it be the end of the affairs, this romantic affair between Nigeria and Ose Pesero?
Look at the stats. 38% Nigeria, 60
Just one shot on target in
62%.
the whole of this game.
My goodness, one shot of 18 shot to 5 shot. Look at this. This is a terrible start.
A total dominant game from
Total
Ivorians.
dominance. That's what you say to this kind of performance. And you tell me that this is a way to play a final? No. What is the essence of coming into final like this and you play like this?
I'm not telling you that this is the way to play a final. I say this is the tactics he has used that work for him to some extent. And he brought it to the final. That I was saying he miscalculated his tactics.
Let's go back.
You understand?
Let's go back to this. Let's track it back. If Nigeria had met Senegal in the second round, do you think these tactics will scale through? We met a dying Cameroon team. Angola was one team that conceded 2 goals from Mauritania. Going to South Africa, a team that we have dominated. In fact, we were talking about it that if you had 5 to 10 minutes in that regulation time, South Africa would have gotten another goal. And look at it here.
It actually looks like the Ivorians have added some weight getting to the final.
Yes.
So you look at it from the second round of playing against Senegal, Mali, down
even
to
DR
final
Congo.
to DR Congo. They look like they've been on the other side of it. So it's a deserved victory for the Ivorians. They've hosted and won their third AFCON title, and they've equaled Nigeria on winning of 3. Nigeria will have to wait till next year at Morocco. And we can say the man of the match, deservedly, Simon Adingra.
Yeah, man of the match.
We talked about it. Him and Hala not being in the group stage for Ivory Coast, and they were highly missed in that group stage of fixture. But since they came into the game right from the second round, they pushed the national team down to the final. And we can see it, looking at that second goal for Ivory Coast between that work from this 20 years old man, Simon Adigra, and Sebastian Alla. It looks like, look at that pass, look at that flick. It looks like it was a training ground routine being played or being worked on in a match.
That's just when you see your attacker approaching the box, you move in front of the defender. That was what Alla did. Came into the front of the defender and just got that little touch. And it was in the back of the net.
Well, that's the end of the road for Nigeria.
Well, the question you asked about Pesero, well, he has been with the team all along, preparing towards the African Cup of Nations. We were disappointed with the preparation coming towards the African Cup of Nations. We saw he was drawing with battling with little countries like Lesotho, Mozambique and the rest of them. They draw countries that they don't. When Nigerians play with them, they at least 4-0, 5-0. We will see Nigerians struggle with them. But when it coming to this African Cup of Nations from the group stage, we saw the draw against Equatorial Guinea, which we were thinking, they have come with that draw again. But they managed to win against Cote d'Ivoire. That brought, hope rising. They managed to win again against so we see, I think to some extent, the little time he had with the Super Eagles, he has been able to manage them. It's just that it's unfortunate that he did not get the result of winning the African Cup of Nations. And he has added to the number of silver. That is making 5 silver second position runners of Nigeria in the African Cup of Nations.
When you look at this, Nigeria was not punished because they've not faced an out-for-out prolific number 9. Because when you look at it, where was Cameroon? They brought in an half-fit, rushed back Vincent Abubakar. Imagine Guinea-Bissau dominating the Super Eagles. These are ridiculous things. But when we say it, Nigerians mostly are swallowed up in the emotions, not really seeing it realistically. I keep complaining. You can testify to it that I keep complaining that, see, these Super Eagles, the way they play, they soak pressure. But one thing is, you can't see them swing 5-6 passes in the midfield. This is just terrible. But when you say it outside, people will come at you and say, oh, they are winning. Yes. But victory has been covering the shady side. Look at how Ivory Coast exposed the Super Eagles. It was very clear. They dominated the midfield. They deserve to win. And congratulations to them. But as far as I'm concerned, on Pesero matter, I think he should go back to Portugal. Because I can't be watching the Super Eagles like this continually, and my heart is in my mouth. Now, this is a competition. Group stage, knockout stages. You can't go like this into a World Cup qualifier because the approach of qualifiers is different from the main competition itself. Now, will you go and be defending against Lesotho and say that is the tactics that the coach has brought to play against Lesotho, against against Zimbabwe, and you say that it is what they has been working for the coach. What kind of work? Even Manchester United attack against smaller teams. It is annoying.
Manchester.
Well, congratulations, Ivory Coast, 2023 AFCON winners. What a competition we've had and what a coverage we've had at the Premier Sport Fan Center. But we can't really do that without our viewers. So it's a pleasure having you
But
guys.
before you close, did anybody get the prediction?
Games. Nobody got it right. Everybody were on the Nigerian side. So it's a pleasure having you guys in the studio.
Yeah.
From match day 1 right here to match day 52. We've been here, covering all the matches of the AFCON.
All the marquee matches right there.
I guess that's about how much we can take on today's edition of the AFCON 2023 live coverage from our studios in Premier Sport Fan Centers. And congratulations to Ivory Coast, like I said earlier on. And congratulations to Nigeria and South Africa as they finish this competition with silver and bronze also. It has really been a competition that they all can celebrate. And I really also appreciate my back room staff talking about the crew behind the screen for this encounter. And all through the AFCON, they've really been here, all night up. So we've seen some games we finished past 11:30, and we're always here in the studio. So really great having the fans and the viewers right there on the screen, viewing us in the studio. Before we go, talking about Morocco 2025, looking at the talents Nigeria has at their disposal, what do you think the Super Eagles should be doing right now?
I think they should go and get a coach that can unite these guys. Let them play together. This Super Eagles team can sit well in a 4-2-3-1 formation. Honestly, I think they can do better in a 4-2-3-1 formation. And looking at the way they set up, leave Osimhen to charge up front. 2 pivot players, then 3 people who can control the midfield. It's as simple as that. This 3-4-3 exposes the midfield. It's just the testament to the defenders doing a great job.
And away from Nigeria, looking at a massive Faye, what's the future? Should they continue with him as a manager?
Africans, they will continue.
Of course, he has written his name in gold, so he has to continue. He has proven to be a better coach. Since he came in, he has been in a very tight corner. That was why I was saying Ivory Coast is a miracle team. The way they were going, in our show here, I said it. This team is a miracle team. The way it's going, it will be very difficult for anybody to stop them. And they've actually proven it that, because you look at it, almost going out of the tournament, they were dead. They resurrected. Now they use their resurrection power against Super Eagles. And
the Simon for Ivory Coast, and all eyes will be on the next FIFA World Cup qualifiers coming up in June when the Nigerian team will be hosting against South Africa.
Yeah, I think it will be advantage South Africa because they will have a team that has understand themselves better. And the way
Nigeria might be having a change of manager.
Apart from change of manager, this approach to this competition, you can't have that in a World Cup qualifier. It is 2 different mindsets. It's 2 different shapes. So these things, they are just very clear from day 1. But because the Super Eagles is winning games, everybody keeps celebrating. But
that's about sorry for cutting you short, but because I know if I leave you, you can talk on and on and on till the next morning. And that's about how much we can take on tonight's edition of our program on Premier Sports Fan Center. And that is the end of our AFCON 2023 coverage. Until we come your way tomorrow with that game in the EPL, as we'll be switching to the EPL with Chelsea. Take on Crystal Palace tomorrow. It's bye for now.
The 34th edition of the African Cup of Nations is gradually rounding up, and here we have seen the 2 countries who have qualified for the final of the 34th edition of the African Cup of Nations, and it is Nigeria and Cote d'Ivoire, the host country. Nigeria, this is their 8th features in the final, but they have 3 to their record. But let's see if they can make it the 4th time, and Cote d'Ivoire have won it twice. Let's see if they can make it the 3rd time. Well, this is Premier Sport Fan Center. Let's go and hear what the fans have to say about this very important final of the African Cup of Nations. My name is Egbenengwe. Please don't forget to subscribe. And please don't forget to send in your prediction. All right now, I dare here with Beckham. He say name na Beckham, but this one not be Beckham of England. Beckham of Nigeria, Beckham of Magodo, of K-Farm, Beckham of K-Farm, and you can see him. You see him. He just finished playing ball right now. And now we want to talk about the match between Nigeria. How you feel right now? Nigeria don't reach final.
I dey feel say we don't even carry on ourselves.
It is. You don't carry on like that.
We don't carry on.
Remember, say you want to play against Cote d'Ivoire. You know, Cote d'Ivoire died before. You know, they resurrect. I don't notice that they go use that resurrection power against Nigeria.
Who resurrect them off?
They resurrect to the final.
They don't die, they will still die again. True? As they don't die, they will still die again. So this time around, we dey beat them. We beat this time around, we beat them.
Okay.
No jokes.
Okay, apart from joke. Now let's also.
I get the confidence.
Now you know, say one another thing again where you need to know. Nigeria they play against 12 man. That is the crowd. You see the fans where come stadium for the match where Cote d'Ivoire play against DR Congo. Yeah. Sure, I never see that kind of crowd. Nigeria go fit stand them.
You did right. You see those crowds? Yeah. Now Nigerians plenty there.
No, but they wear.
Now we blend them. They never know. Yeah. That day you go see saying now what I'm going to go wear that day sit down. You understand?
You can hear Beckham say,
which country will go in meet Nigeria? Now we blend them. You know what? They feel our ginger. See, the only Nigerian match they plenty. Cote d'Ivoire fans they come. Yeah. They come watch our match because they got sell. So now we play against them. Why not now?
All right.
Now what they go wear that day.
True, you be Beckham because he's know how to talk it in. Okay, now another thing where we have to look at is your own best player for this African Cup of Nations so far. Where we say for Nigeria, where we say they make you proud. If you give me two. What can I give you two? I get one where they call Stanley. One Bali. Goalkeeper. One Igbo man tell me say, "Sure, I know what they call Bali." I say, "I don't know." He said, "At night." Night. It mean night for Igbo. So I can't say, okay, if it mean night, that means Stanley means say Stanley stand well, defend Nigeria for night. Hey. You don't understand what I talk so? This boss no feed the logic. You know, it's as they look you in a surprise. But see, when your man call on Stanley, one Bali, they don't do mistake. The Igbo man tell me say Bali means night. I can say, okay, if not so, Stanley. He stand defend Nigeria for night. You don't feel the logic. The name don't complete with that. You don't fulfill the name. You don't fulfill it. Okay, another person again. I can't get one guy where they call Simpson. Simpson. You don't understand that guy. Simpson. You understand? Okay. Now I ain't coming president with that. All right, I'm coming president. Oh boy, this kind of promotion where you give man. I don't know what I get political sense here too. Now let football sense I don't say again. But this Stanley, this is Usime where you talk about now. Yeah. For the whole tournament where they don't play for this AFCON, 9 be the player where don't get chances pass, and now only one goal he get. So why you can't like him? But in Africa we did. Yeah. You see what they call Juju, he did. You understand? He too can't guess and say, as he did, so you know if he score. So what thing do they do? Say make it a drop and down. They pass out. No worry. That day, no worry. But one thing where we say. Almost all the goals when Nigeria scored, Nigeria don't score 7 goals so far. Confirm. Almost all the goals where they score, they involved. Yes. They create 2 penalties. They don't score. You know, he create the assist. That's why we call him Beast of the Nation. You don't understand that joke? This is another one I hear. So the Beast of the Nation. I call him Beast of the Nation. Okay, this make I enter camera. Camera, they feel me. All right, you don't hear Beckham. He say Osimhen are the Beast of the Nation. Beast of the Nation. All right, now apart from Nigeria. I want to make you also tell me 2 players so we say from other countries, whether the ones who don't come out to, whether the ones who see they play, where you see say these 2 players they make you happy for this AFCON. That one they difficult small. That difficult small. But you get one player waiting for that Cote d'Ivoire. Okay. Where they fear. Now small boy. Okay. He name me they crack for my teeth. I don't feel mention. Okay. He don't stint one small here. Now he go give us issues small. Okay. But the rest. So. That's so. Not so of our Nigeria. All right. Lastly, what is your prediction for tomorrow's match? I beat these people 1-0. I don't need stress myself. You see, you know say that 1-0 when Nigerian they score. You know say they give people heart attack. Okay. They give people BP. Yeah. You know that 1-0. Now Nigeria take crow. The only time when they score 2 against Cameroon. Yes, the rest now 1-1. Those will not get sense. I have to chop plantain and drink garri. You see that 1-0 so in the carry cup. I want to tell you one true story. You remember 2004? Now Portugal host Europe Nation Cup. Yeah. You understand? And Portugal that time, they be the best team. Okay. You go on to what they call Greeks.
Greeks, he meet them for group stage. He beat them 1-0.
Wow.
He meet them for final. He need to beat them again. He beat them 1-0. That time Portugal get all stars, so they get Luis Figo, Betty. But you know that time they get Ricardo. You understand? That time that small boy does come and say Ronaldo does come and say, oh, but Isabi, they get Deco. But wait till we did them. Now Cote d'Ivoire they get players, I no mind. We will just get first 11. Our bench now
just clap.
But don't worry. See that 1-0, 99 minutes to go enter.
All right, make a
shock way.
You don't give us a prediction. It's not 1-0. Tomorrow.
I don't know the goal scorer, but now 1-0.
All right.
Even though now home goal, now 1-0.
We hope so your prediction come through.
Confirm, you come.
All right. All right. The 34th edition of the African Cup of Nations is gradually rounding up, and here we have seen the two countries who have qualified for the final of the 34th edition of the African Cup of Nations, and it is Nigeria and Cote d'Ivoire, the host country. Nigeria, this is their 8th features in the final, but they have 3 to their record. But let's see if they can make it the 4th time, and Cote d'Ivoire have won it twice. Let's see if they can make it the 3rd time. Well, this is Premier Sport Fan Center. Let's go and hear what the fans have to say about this very important final of the African Cup of Nations. My name is Egbenengwe. Please don't forget to subscribe, and please don't forget to send in your prediction. Okay, right now I'm here with Joe, and our football fans, as you can see, is so much excited because Nigeria reached final. Nigeria will play against Cote d'Ivoire tomorrow in their own land tomorrow. But before I go to Nigeria Cote d'Ivoire match, Nigeria versus South Africa match, how you feel when the match is going? You feel tense?
No feel tense. I know that Nigeria will win them.
Okay.
But you know, normal thing. Okay. Everybody want to win.
Okay.
But I know winning is for our own side. I didn't even feel any.
You didn't even feel anything. All right. You see, Joe say no feel anything. Okay, Nigeria versus Cote d'Ivoire tomorrow. What do you think?
Our local is our turn. Our local. So no stress, no stress. At least 2 go down. We know they play penalty. That match, no penalty. Before second half, save 2 go down there down already. So no wahala. Okay, it's our turn. No
as your president be Emilio Con, then you Nigerian citizens come be our local.
Our local.
So it is our turn now.
Yes.
Hey, these Nigerian people don't now get word for match.
Yes.
All right. The match. What do you make you feel say Nigeria will win Cote d'Ivoire tomorrow? Given the fact say 1, we will play for Cote d'Ivoire land. The number of fans who will come support Cote d'Ivoire, they plenty. 2, given the fact say Cote d'Ivoire before, if blessed then die. No, nobody see them, but they can't wake up. As they wake up, they can't beat teams, they win teams. What you can make it to say Nigeria go win them?
They don't beat them before. So
that before na different coach. You know, so that coach Gezat, there's Chakam. They come bring Emas Faye, the new coach. That one never lost any match.
Now player won't play ball, no be coach.
But in technique,
now player they play ball, no be coach they play ball. The coach go only bring his own technique, but sometimes he works, sometimes he don't work. So what I'm trying to say, now home and away, now Nigeria go knock them. In fact, home and away. They knock them for home, knock them away, knock them anyway.
All right. Our local, I don't change your name from Joe. Your name now our local.
Our local,
Nigeria
our local. Is our turn.
So, looking at the Nigerian squad, I want me to tell you your 2 best players. I will say you like what they play for this African Cup of Nations. I will say they impress you very well. 2 Nigerian players.
Bassi.
Kevin Bassi.
Kevin Bassi.
Okay.
And our keeper.
Wabali. Stanley Wabali.
Yeah.
Stanley Wabali.
Those 2 people. Number 1.
Yeah,
number 1.
Those 2 people, number 1. Stanley Wabali. Not everybody they call Stanley Wabali.
He there for back. Forget about
that man Kevin Bassi na your brother.
If he be my brother, but me I like wetin they do them for them. They do them. You don't make work too much for the keeper.
Okay. You don't hear
not anything.
Okay. You don't hear our local. All right now. What is your prediction for tomorrow's match? Nigeria Cote d'Ivoire. This time around, if you get time, you know.
I talk them before. I still talk them again. I say 2 go down.
2 go down.
Yes.
That means 2-0.
Nothing like penalty.
Straight winning.
Nothing like penalty. 2 go. We win them. 2 go. The first one now 1 go.
Okay, yeah.
So this one now 2 go.
Wow. Okay. I want you one question lastly. You follow for the people who follow criticize Pesero, the coach of Nigeria, and say he didn't do well before. You follow criticize them. When you watch all the matches leading to the African Cup of Nations, the friendly, we play against Lesotho, we draw. We play against Mozambique, we draw. We play against, you understand? Just the draw, they come. We don't really get the Super Eagles where we know. Say then they play ball. Now you follow criticize them that Pesero that time.
I don't get any issue with coach. My problem is with players. I know that first match, the first tournament, it was somehow, Even in fact, it happened to mostly all the teams. Even the Cote d'Ivoire themselves, they didn't get themselves. Their first match they win. It's like they win their first match 2-0. Then the second one, they beat them. Then this Nigerian Guinea beat them again 4-0. So that first match, they didn't try, because even safe up till now, Nigeria, they are the best defending team. Yeah. It's only 2 goals that we concede for the team. So definitely, at least he tried. The coach himself, he tried.
Okay. Out of the countries where they play this football, how many players where you say you don't see where you like, apart from Nigerian players, where you say they don't play very well? Players from any country, any other country.
Because of the situation of the country, I don't have an opportunity to watch all the matches.
Okay, except Nigerian matches.
If I can't miss Nigerian match. If I miss any other match, I can't miss. I can't miss Nigerian match.
Okay, now which of the country where we say they play where we say you are so disappointed with what they play? Mali.
No need to talk too much.
Mali
in fact, they are close friends. They need to pour on water.
But Mali tried that they beat South Africa 2-0 before.
So when he needed most, they disappoint.
All right, our local, your name don't change. Our local.
Yes,
I hope so your prediction come through. Say 2-0 Nigeria win.
Yes, sir.
All right, till tomorrow now. Mokosi.
Okay.
All right. The 34th edition of the African Cup of Nations is gradually rounding up, and here we have seen the 2 countries who have qualified for the final of the 34th edition of the African Cup of Nations, and it is Nigeria and Cote d'Ivoire, the host country. Nigeria, this is their 8th features in the final, but they have 3 to their record. But let's see if they can make it the 4th time, and Cote d'Ivoire have won it twice. Let's see if they can make it the 3rd time. Well, this is Premier Sports Fan Center. Let's go and hear what the fans have to say about this very important final of the African Cup of Nations. My name is Egbenenwe. Please don't forget to subscribe, and please don't forget to send in your prediction. All right, right now I'm here with Deco, and the spirit is high about a match between Nigeria versus Cote d'Ivoire, the African Cup of Nations, the 34th edition, the final of the 34th edition. Deco, how do you feel Nigeria being the final?
Wow, I feel very happy. Though when they played the semi-final, my mind was there. So at the end of everything, we give glory to God. So I'm very happy that my country qualified for the final.
Yeah. I'd like to tell you how depressed a lot of Nigerians were, during the semi-final, Nigeria versus South Africa, and we had a lot of people, their BP rise, and you're one of them. But right now it is the final. Nigeria have crossed that semi-final line. Now they're in the final against Cote d'Ivoire. So what are your thoughts?
Honestly, my thought is for Nigeria to win the match. You understand? And I have to be optimistic. I'm giving to my country. Wow. We are lifting that cup. For the 4th time. We are lifting it.
All right, you heard the coach say Nigeria is going to lift the cup for the 4th time. But the fact remains that we saw Cote d'Ivoire in the group stage. They were almost like dead. they managed to resurrect.
Yeah, the second chance.
The second chance, they resurrect. Don't you think they're going to use that resurrection power against Nigeria?
Of course, they have so many advantages. You understand? One, home support.
Yeah.
Then I think the CAF will support them being the host country.
Yeah.
You understand? I think those are the factors that we need to consider that might even work for them. Probably against Nigeria. Home support, their crowd, more than 95,000 capacity this thing. Then crowd support is there. You understand? And if you see Nigeria, we've beaten so many big countries like Cote d'Ivoire, we won them in the group stage. South Africa, Cameroon, even Angola. Now Ghanaians, South Africans, and the Cameroon, they've come together against Nigeria. So
Nigeria have more enemies than friends. But you know the banters. When we talk about the banters in the social media, Nigeria know how to banter too.
Of course, when it comes to that, give it to us. Give it to us when it comes to that.
When it comes to banter, we see Nigeria making caricature of them, But this is the time for them now to watch. But I don't think do you see that happening? That Cote d'Ivoire beating Nigeria.
It's a 50-50 game.
50-50 game. All right.
50-50 game.
Now, let's now look at the play. Let's now look at the players. Now, in the Nigerian squad, a lot of players have done very, very, very well. But which of this Nigerian player you want to single out as your own, favorite player, like two of them that you love what they are playing? Two. Yes. Wow.
Ademola Lookman.
That is my man.
Kevin Bassey. The guy has been spectacular.
Wow. The left wing and the right wing and the right back. I mean, the right back and the left back. Fullback. Yeah, no, both of them have been fantastic. But what about forward? One forward.
Osimhen.
Yeah, that's what everybody. But a lot of people were actually praising Osimhen. But he has not scored much goal. He's only having one goal. But he has scored 3 goals. Cancel. The only goal that stands is one.
Against the Equatorians. Let me tell you something. Osimhen in that fall is a threat to defenders. He's a threat. Only his presence alone matters a lot. You understand? So, like all eyes on him. You understand why he give this guy Ademola Lookman and the other guy Simon to operate, and they're doing the dirty. You understand? So Osimhen, all eyes on him. So it's a threat to them.
Wow. So that means his presence has more effect and value. Yeah. So that is it. Okay. Right now, Nigeria Cote d'Ivoire tomorrow. What is your prediction for the match?
Are you giving me something?
Of course, if you get it. No. Let me. This Vox Pop. When you get it, you send me a recharge card. But when we are on the live show. Nigeria Cote d'Ivoire, you send in your prediction during our live show. You are getting 10,000 naira. Okay. So you just type it and send to our live show. You get your 10,000 naira. And people have already been winning. People have been winning
Nigeria prediction.
Yeah.
It's like I said, it's 50-50 game.
Yeah.
I'll give it to Nigeria 2-1.
2-1. We give it to Nigeria 2-1. That is deco for you. They said this prediction is Nigeria 2-1, and they have all the confidence, and they also have the belief that Nigeria.
But it won't be easy. It won't be easy. We are playing against Sangare, this Fafana, we have KCA, all those guys. You understand? So it won't be easy.
Yeah. Okay. Now talking about the coach. We saw what he started with when prior to the AFCON. A lot of Nigerians were already criticizing him that he was not doing well. So right now, are you happy with what the coach has done so far?
The coach really surprised Nigerians. He really surprised Nigerians. The group stage was sluggish, you understand? The guy really surprised us. He has been doing fantastically well. Okay. I must say. Like the defense line is locked, completely locked. You understand? Yeah. Then the issue is our midfield. Is our midfield. The only weak link there is this guy Iwobi.
Yeah, another thing a lot of Nigerians have to consider, because most Nigerians, they have been saying Nigerian midfield is not good. Now, do you know that Pesero actually formed a block and made the midfielder defensive-minded than attacking-minded? Yes. That is why you see the solidity in the defense. So definitely there must be little loophole in the midfield.
We need a playmaker like Okocha of those days.
Yeah.
If they can give this guy a chance to prove himself, Rafael Oyeka, Oyeka, should give him this or Aribo to play instead of Iwobi.
Because they can
hold ball, then throw passes. You understand? Throw passes. Though Iwobi has been doing that, but most of his passes are missed passes.
All right, now, okay. Last question. Who do you think is going to be the goalkeeper of the tournament? We've seen Williams. Williams and Wabale of Nigeria. Williams broke a record that nobody has broken in the African Cup of Nations before. Even in Europa, even in the Champions League, no goalkeeper after 5 have fought 4 penalties. But we also saw Wabale keeping series of clean sheets and also spectacular saves You know, but head to head, Nwabali has edge over Williams. So who do you think is going to be the?
Of course, we want Bali, but he qualified for the final. We want Bali. If you can have a clean sheet tomorrow, then we think they give it to him.
Wow.
Bali.
All right, you can hear Deco is giving it to Nwabali as the Golden Glove winner. That is and Stanley Nwabali to win it tomorrow. Nice talking with you.
Same here.
I remember his final prediction 2-1 in favor of Nigeria.
I'll get your number so I can have
that.
this is my gift.